Testing 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Oh, your prompt is much better now. You can actually
Much
see it.
better.
Oh,
Much
Hey,
better.
Rufus. I actually looked. It looks like I got TikTok Studio.
Okay, then you should have had no problem with being the mod.
I guess I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe
All
they
right.
put the training wheels on.
Okay, so I'll have to look into that later on because if you already got it, then it has to be something on my side. Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. There's a difference between TikTok Studio and TikTok Live Studio. Big difference. Big difference.
Well, then I need to see. I have no idea,
Now,
man.
see, TikTok Studio is black and white icon, black and white, theme. TikTok Live Studio is red and white.
I'll take a look and see. It would say something about maximizing live rewards or some shit like that. More exposure. I don't know.
All right. Damn. Um, all right. Hold on.
Haters.
Let me do this here. Let me do this. Let me do this real quick. I'm gonna do this. I don't normally do this, but I'm gonna do it this one time. I'm gonna turn on my camera.
To be all blacked out. Watch. It's gonna be a silhouette. Straight up said Lord.
It's gonna look like the Epstein
I know what you
files.
look like, dear Mark. So we good. I mean, Rufus.
Can y'all see that?
yeah.
All right. So that's no. That
Put it
ain't
on
it.
big screen. There
That's
you go.
something else. Hold on. That's something else. Hold on. Hold on. Wrong thing.
850 credit score. I'm just messing with you.
See. That's why I don't be doing that shit. Y'all too nosy. All right, hold on. It's about to pop up. I think. Yeah, there you go. See, this is TikTok Studio. Oh, dang it.
Don't have that. You in the in crowd, man.
All right. It's loading up
They
now.
got like valet logins or some shit. They log in for you, log
Yeah.
out for you.
All right. All right. And then you see I say TikTok Studio, TikTok Live Studio. I don't know why it's so blurry. And then you go live, and then it takes you into the setup and everything where you set it up. And then like over here you got all the little different things to set it up with and whatnot. So anyway, all right, that's enough. All right, that's you got to get the TikTok Live Studio, and then you gotta I don't even know if you don't apply. Yeah. When you get that, then you go ahead and you apply for the TikTok Live. Um, they call it TikTok Live. Like the application or whatever. Hey, can y'all hear me? Testing, testing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, cool. Where you at, Jay?
Yeah, I'm at home.
Oh,
Make me a grilled cheese sandwich.
what'd you say? Grilled cheese?
Yep.
Okay. Tomatoes, bacon.
Just basic, just like my TikTok live.
Okay. All right. What you up to, Mister? You out by the airport?
Nah, I done came back in now.
Oh,
It was cold and windy.
yeah, it's cold out there.
Hey, you okay? You had a good time with me? Huh? I love you.
Love you too,
Hey,
baby.
Sandra.
Love you too.
It's four of us on here, so she may not be talking to you, Rufus.
Oh,
Say grilled cheese, she slid right on in. I'm just saying, coincidental. I think not.
And we got Sonya.
yeah, you're right. My bad. She did not specify.
Sonya, where you from? What's your ethnicity? Can y'all hear me?
We hear you. She probably didn't
Yeah,
realize she went online.
yeah.
Woke up.
She's saying her goodbyes. Smoochy, smoochy. I love you too,
Oh,
baby.
Sonya, you didn't mean to come on the profile, on the panel?
Hi.
Sonya, where you from? What's your ethnicity? Pibble, where you
No, it's
from? What's your ethnicity?
Oh,
yeah, that's for
I'm
you,
from
Pebble.
Canada. And I live in Canada.
How
What's
old are
your
you,
ethnicity?
Pebble?
Yeah, and how old are you? Great question.
I'm 12.
You're
You said
12.
what?
I'm 12.
Okay, well, yeah.
Thank you.
Louis not. It's not tuned in on here. You might have to go somewhere else, kiddo.
Hey, that'll get you banned. That'll get you shut down.
Right. Out of here.
Get out of here. You're
Have a good
out.
day, Pebble. Have a good day.
I couldn't believe that guy earlier was debating with I think Fresh about the legal age and whatnot. Well, you do understand that what the legal age is, don't you? Man,
Who's doing that?
some of these states say 14 is legal. That's crazy, man. They love them some children, boy. They love their children.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right. I was like, dude, get into one sensitivity class they forced him into for HR, and now he's an expert.
Right.
Tell everybody what to do.
Oh, you talking about that $5 Indian dude?
Yeah.
Hey, look, y'all really triggered the $5 out of his pocket. He really dropped that identity. As soon as he put up that prompt.
Yeah, he was mad.
Yeah, I knew when he called himself Dr. Grape. I said, uh-oh.
Oh, like grape for like how we be using grape on TikTok?
Yeah.
Oh shit. What? Oh boy. Oh, he's a okay. He's a what is that? Psychopath, sociopath, psychopath.
Yeah, sociopath. And he didn't like that. He said we were mean.
Mm, damn. Yeah, when I told him that his women don't like their little penises, he really kind of lost it there too. He didn't want to hear that. See, once their women get with a black man, they cool. They act like a female is supposed to. You know, a woman is supposed to. But with them, you know, they lose their minds. You know, because they're chemically imbalanced. You know, they can't level out that estrogen. That estrogen get to building up in them, man. They lose their minds. Every now and then you gotta clean the plumbing out. You know, it's like a clogged sink, man. You can't let the women get off. And see, they can't really do it. They can't give them what they need to balance them out. You know, so the women had to resort to tools and gadgets and all forms of depravity and all types of stuff to try and satisfy a basic
Yeah,
sexual
animals,
urge.
the family
Yeah,
dog, and everything.
yeah,
Like, you know that's desperation. But
yeah.
it was a video I saw on Twitter the other day. This this married man, his wife slept with a black man or whatever. He was going off, and he had his family trapped in a garage. But I
Hmm.
think somebody called the police. Like he was probably about to do the worst, but the
Yeah,
police arrived. He got tased a few times.
yeah. Well, he knows
Yeah.
once she gets her plumbing cleaned out real good one time. That's all it takes. Now she knows what it
Yeah,
feels like
look
to
what
be a
you didn't
liberated
summon,
woman,
Rufus.
huh?
Look what you didn't summon.
Oh, hey, Kate. Have
Shut, you
have
fucking,
have have,
shut
have
up,
you have,
niggers. Fuck y'all niggers. Fuck all monkeys.
have,
Y'all
have have
niggers.
you had your
Deport all
plumbing
niggers.
flushed
Deport
by a
all
black
niggers.
man?
Deport the niggers. Deport the niggers. Deport the niggers. Deport the niggers.
Mm.
Deport the
Didn't
monkeys.
I tell y'all?
Deport the niggers. Deport
Didn't I
the
tell
niggers.
y'all
Deport
this
the
what they
niggers. Deport
do?
the niggers. Deport 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 all niggers. Deport all niggers. Deport all niggers. Deport.
Hey, have you had your plumbing flushed?
Yeah, I did by a big black nigger. Now fuck them. Deport all niggers. Deport all niggers.
Went
Deport
all up
all
in
niggers.
went all up in your
Deport all niggers.
tubes, huh?
Deport all niggers. Deport. Hey,
Went
why
all
y'all
up in your
All up in
tubes,
so victimized?
and then he left you. That's why you.
Boy,
That's why you're disappointed.
color.
And some tongue twisters.
Okay. Let's be real. Let's be
Peter
real.
picked a pick a piper, pick a
Let's be okay.
peppers, huh?
I want to be respectful.
Yeah, and why you hiding behind a white woman?
I am a white woman, nigger.
I am a white woman. He's a pussy. He's a
I'm a
coward.
color boy.
y'all crazy. Yeah,
Now look, these are the same people that
Somalis
say
that
they
don't know
got
how to
black
get the
fatigue.
script.
probably a
But then his
Somali, huh?
punk ass,
No, I'm just a nigger. Oh, I'm definitely a nigger, EBT consumer. Hey, 40 acres in the mule. Yep. What happened to the triangular trade, guys? Is that
Mm-hmm.
usually
Oh
always in the
yeah.
basement?
Mm-hmm.
Usually
Oh
always in the
yeah.
basement. Me either, girl. I couldn't believe it either, color girl. I couldn't believe it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what the hell y'all were talking about. I was just
Well,
trolling.
it really
Okay, well,
he
Jesus does love you, and I,
he's annoyed that he can't clean any pipes. He don't have the tools that's required to clean any pipes.
but I'm black.
Yeah, yeah. He's working with one of those miniature type of Phillips screwdrivers.
Well, Rufus, I'm a black boy just as you are, color boy.
They look like little toys.
We're both color boys though.
You're right. It goes back in the navel. It tucks away. Right.
All right. So, what were y'all feeling victimized about before I joined?
Nah, you good. You good.
So, what were y'all feeling victimized about again, guys? The tiny niggle.
Smepple. Smeckle. Like he has a smeckle of a penis.
Oh,
Oh, that's crazy.
wait. Who says I'm a man?
Not us, that's for sure.
Well, it it just depends. Oh, you talking about like Harriet Tubman back in the damn try?
Hey, how does it feel that the white farm girls would rather sleep with a horse than with you
I,
or their dogs?
so you're saying that they don't want to sleep with black men?
They don't want to sleep with no white boys.
I'm not a white boy. I'm not a white boy, color boy. Typical narcissist races that feels black people are taking over. Oh, come on, color boy.
Hey, and keep it clean up in here so we can you know, if you don't know how to keep it clean, then we're gonna put you out.
Well,
Your
yeah.
nasty, filthy mouth.
Okay, go ahead and kick me out. I do apologize for invading. Sorry for invading. I'm not a clown. I'm just an African American male. I'm anticipating a hard R coming. All right, well, you got it, superior. Nigger, 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 nigger. All right, y'all. I hope y'all had a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. Bye, y'all. Oh, I fucked my dog with this man. All right, y'all. That's what we do. That we're savages. You right.
Nope.
Bye, nigger. I smoke Newports. I, yes, that's that is
That's an excellent prompt.
What you say?
I said that's an excellent prompt.
Yeah, my battery died. I didn't think that this it would last this long.
Okay, that's what it was. I'm like, what the heck happened? Dude got triggered and started reporting. I'm like, damn. You know,
No man, I was
they
mad as
really
shit.
can't take it. They think that we really, low intelligence and that they are more supreme than us. So they feel like
Yeah,
the littlest thing is gonna get us. Like the N word does not affect us anymore.
yeah, because they don't do that shit in real life. Like it was the one guy, he was running around calling people the N word, but he had his gun on him. You know what I'm saying? And then when people react, he'll say, "Oh, look at him, they chimping out, they chimping out." But I thought if y'all have black fatigue, why y'all seeking out black people? It don't make sense to me. Hey, that was my fault, Rufus. My battery died on me.
Oh, okay, okay. I thought it might that boy might have did something. Like maybe
No,
he's okay.
It's like me saying that I don't like white tea women, but every time you see me with a picture, I hold up with a white tea woman. Like the fuck?
right.
Like that made no damn sense.
Like I got white fatigue, almost 500 years of white fatigue. You don't see me in them white spaces
And I
calling them
see you with a
cracker, cracker,
Friends jersey.
cracker,
What you
cracker,
talking
cracker.
about? I
Hey,
seen
what you
you.
say?
I seen you with a Friends shirt. What you talking about?
That's crazy.
Hmm.
But yeah, every time they come in, I try to put this prompt up for them because about the Africans, even though I don't give a fuck about them, but I'm not going to be on a panel lollygagging with them either.
I was just about to see how I can get connected, Rufus level with this whole TikTok live.
Shit, y'all. Hey, what y'all doing is better than what I'm trying to set up. It sure is. Oh, look at that nigga with the buck teeth. Jay, you man, you crazy. Hold on, let me see. Oh, this is AI though, right? I was gonna say that is real
Yeah.
teeth.
That's how they be looking, big ass teeth.
We look just alike, nigga.
Get some of these Somalis up in here. They think that they superstars right now.
Man, that just goes to show how low their IQ is, man. They think this is the time to be trolling. They don't take shit nothing serious at all. I noticed that
Right.
about them over on Clubhouse, man. They don't take shit serious. They don't give a fuck about nothing. They
They
don't.
thick headed. That's why.
They what?
They thick headed.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. They think it's a joke. One I seen a video earlier where the dude was saying, "Oh, y'all pocket watching," because people talking about them scamming. They say, "You pocket watch, motherfucker." He's taking money from people that could actually use the shit. Fucking daycare vouchers and
Right.
everything. Like they got a whole daycare running, but no kids.
Right. Stealing money from kids, talk about y'all pocket watching.
And
Yeah, we don't do
they
that.
always trying to
Well,
shame people. EBT, food stamps. Meanwhile, they're the ones stealing the whole damn resources.
That's why I say, anytime them people start getting up in here saying shit, whether it's the YT people or these melanated immigrants, it's all projection. And Big A said that a while ago, and it is. Here we
yep.
go. We got a Somali. Come on up here, you pirate.
What's up?
What's going on, balloon head? What's popping?
What's going on?
What's popping, man?
That's
Where you located? You in America?
American. I'm in Minnesota.
In Minnesota, you in the scam central right now.
It's a beautiful place to be.
Oh yeah? I
Hell
would
yeah.
love to see you be sent back to Somali. I can't wait till that
I
happens.
go there every summer. It's awesome.
Nah, you gonna go and stay. Your ass is gonna be there permanently.
I don't think so.
Okay. But I'm glad y'all think this y'all 15 minutes of fame and everybody is so happy and joking and shit. I can't wait till ICE
I
send
mean,
y'all asses back.
I don't think
That's
so.
gonna
I
be
don't
an
think.
uncomfortable plane ride though, because knowing that y'all heads so big, y'all can only have like one or two Somali to a row, because y'all ain't gonna have no headrest.
That's crazy.
It won't
Yeah,
happen.
y'all like the live, share the live, y'all. Let's get the 10K likes. Let's get some more bubblehead Somalis up in here. I ain't gonna lie though, man. Everywhere I see y'all, y'all all look alike. Can you explain that?
Explain our phenotype of why.
No,
Um,
explain why y'all all look alike.
well, we're the same ethnicity group, so we would look alike.
It's
So
inbreeding. It was inbreeding.
not inbreeding.
Is your is your father your uncle?
No,
Hmm.
Did he say innocity? That's what he said.
I don't
I
know.
no, I didn't say that. Ethnicity. We all look alike because we're the same ethnic
Oh,
group.
in necessity. Okay, I didn't know there was a different
Ancestry.
word. Yeah.
It's
Okay.
Ethnicity.
inbreeding.
I said ethnicity. I didn't say incest or anything related to that.
Well,
INCSTY.
Ethnicity,
what?
as in your ethnic group.
So are you saying that y'all haven't done inbreeding?
No, we have not.
Okay.
Some cousins don't count. That's why, right? You don't qualify.
No, there's no incest.
So if it's not in the same household, so if it's in the same block, the neighborhood, it don't count. But if it's inside the same household you grew up with, that's when it becomes incest. Is that what you're saying?
Why can't we all get along? We're all black.
Tell your mother to get along with these nuts. How about
But how
that?
about your mama choking on my nuts? While she
How
was getting
about
fucked in
that?
the ass by the
How about that?
slave master was fucked.
How about
He
that?
fucked her in the.
How about that? No, we don't. We don't
That's
want to
all you
get
could
along with
do.
you degenerates. We don't want to get along with you degenerates.
Okay, can we have a civil
Okay?
convo?
Yeah,
Can we
hold on.
talk
So,
civil?
all right, where you from? What's your ethnicity? That's
I'm
how we'll start this.
Somalian. I'm Somali.
You Somalian, you big head motherfucker.
You feel me? So what's up? Let's talk though. Respectfully though.
All right, respectfully, when you going back to
The
Somalia?
clown thing is actually befitting because clowns do got big ass foreheads.
Listen though, like let's be honest. Like I'm a Somalian, but I ain't never been to Somalia. I was born and raised in the United States. So I kind of see where y'all black people coming from too. You see, let's be honest here. You feel me? Black people ran so any immigrant could walk, could do anything, everything, okay? I mean the other way around. So I see y'all pain, but
You
why
saying
are we
black
so
people ran
divided?
so y'all Somalis can scam? That's what you trying to say? You got that on
Basically,
the shirt?
basically, you feel me? But like, let's be honest though, black people set the
Martin had a
foundation up.
dream, so my Somali people could scheme.
But not for real though. So like, what's the issue right now? Why are FBAs and other black immigrant groups against each other? Like, what's going on?
How do we really need to spell out scamming and exploitation for you? Like
But scamming and
that shouldn't be enough.
exploitation is happening at a higher level at the Trump administration. These white people, these white men are doing it at a
I'm
higher
not going to
scale.
blame. Look, I'm not going to blame Trump or anybody in administration for y'all behavior.
No, we scam
I
too. I'm
can't be
not
like,
against it.
you know what? Hey, Jay, you fucked up. You did this, that, and the third. And I'm like, wait, who was president? Yeah, you're right. I had a rough time because Trump was in office. Now it's called accountability.
I agree. I
It's
agree.
called discipline and actually making sure that you correct bad behavior. and that's what y'all do.
Do you
Y'all,
hate all
y'all
Somali people off that and
why
Nigerians?
why's that got to be hate? That's not
No, I'm
hate.
just asking. Exactly, you don't
So
though.
Yeah,
so
so look,
accountability. So
stop
making
saying that
holding
H
people,
word,
yeah.
Slight.
So holding people accountable is you trying to compare that to discrimination? I don't get that. So are you talking about that jail and all these other type of institutions, the correctional facilities are just a big concentration camps for people who we just hating on? Like that make no dang sense. You
No,
do the
no,
crime,
my
you do the
point,
time.
that's not what I meant. I was trying to say, like, I know you don't like that H word, everybody, but you do H word the people that scam, the people who commit malice attempts. You do H word those people, correct?
It's
But
inconsequential whether I like them or not. What I need to do is make sure that bad behavior does not get emulated in practice around us because it's toxic, it's unhealthy, it's harmful to society. Ultimately, whether I like it or not doesn't matter as long as it is affecting the overall population of people. That's
mhm.
what's important. So you're focusing on the wrong thing. Y'all need to actually get it right. Have it come to Jesus moment, and y'all need to all brainstorm and put y'all heads together, pun intended, and take y'all asses back home.
Okay, but do you feel like people are getting generalized?
No, you're not getting generalized. You literally are the face of scheming now because of the big fraud. You guys are the
Yeah.
main one who are you're the main populace in Minnesota right now.
Correct.
You guys build
But
up that. So when
but
we're talking about these scandals, we're not generalizing. We're literally talking in capacity of what's going on.
so you think all of them are committing these scams?
This
Is that
whole
my music?
community's involved.
Somalis are
Is,
committing the
What'd you
crimes.
say, Fresh?
I'm Somali.
can y'all hear my music? I'm sorry.
No,
No.
we don't hear nothing. Hey, Fresh, welcome back.
No, but like I'm Somali, so does that mean I'm scamming? I'm a taxpayer citizen. I work a 9 to 5 job. I've
The whole
never gotten
community
no
is
funds from the
scamming.
government.
The whole community in Minnesota scamming, all of them.
But is that equal or fair to judge
They
everybody with
working
one person's
together.
actions?
They got their
If you're if
restaurants next to the daycares. I just heard about
Yeah.
all of the restaurants that's connected to the daycares, but then the daycares, a lot of them don't have kids in there. They just collecting the
Right.
vouchers.
That's a
And
lie.
yeah, that's not a damn lie. I'm from Minnesota. You fake Somali. Well, you guys are Somali, but you're not Minnesotans. You pretend like you're Minnesotans.
I was
It's
born and
weird.
raised here, honey. I never been
You can
anywhere
be
else.
born. Listen, there's Laos people that's probably born and raised in Minnesota. That don't make them a Minnesotan.
What do you mean? What am I?
You're just a
You're a fucking
Somali.
Somali.
But I've never been to Somalia.
yeah, but it doesn't
That's
matter.
not our problem. That's a family issue. That's not our
And I've
problem.
never been to Africa, but you got these Africans telling me that I'm from Africa.
You not. You
Okay,
from
right?
Missouri or Mississippi or wherever.
The fuck?
Somalians is the first people that'll say it. And he knows it. That's why it's weird ass up in here sounding off putting.
You live in Minnesota, so you just racist straight up then. Because you got brother, you got
That's not
friends,
what
you got
racism is.
colleagues, you got
And that's
work.
the
Yes, it is.
problem.
You
You
generalizing
guys
everybody.
continue.
You just
Generalizing
generalized
is not
everybody. How is that not racism?
racism. That's
Imagine I
not
said all black
racism.
people don't have fathers. That's
That's just generalizing. That's all. It's not racism. Crazy
so
ass.
you're just generalizing.
You guys have learned how to use attack words. That's all. When you talk about you being a taxpayer and all this stuff, I was born here. You're just trying to say you belong. That's it. That's why you go parading that shit
So I
around
don't.
knowing no,
No,
majority of
no.
your community is on welfare.
Okay.
Majority of
Same
them.
as the black
So
people. Majority of black people are on welfare. So
no, that's not true. You need to go look
You
up the
don't immigrate.
statistics.
Yeah, you don't
Even in
immigrate to go into something
Minnesota,
else.
it's not us. It's you guys. It's not us. Why haven't you compared these statistics? Why haven't you looked
can
at
you
it?
put it on Google right now? ChatGPT at the host. The
Mm,
host can pull it up
You
right
can do
now.
it
But you
yourself.
know what?
You can
None
do
of
it.
it
You
matters.
literally can do it yourself.
No,
You
but I can't
literally can
share
do it
my
yourself.
screen though.
But none of that
We don't
matters
need.
because
We
you know
know the
why?
numbers.
You know
It's for
why?
your information.
You know why? I would never immigrate to a place or visit a place to suck off their resources. That is for the people who are native there. That is the issue. When you come to this country, you're supposed to be physically means tested to make sure that you can survive without having to do that. Because if this is supposed to be the land of opportunity, that means you're supposed to be able to hold it on your own. You shouldn't be coming here to do that when we can actually just take care of our own. That is the issue. So you guys are exploiting and taking over it when you shouldn't be here, point blank. And then, regardless, you want to say generalizing or not, if you're in a stolen vehicle, even if you're riding in the back seat, don't matter if you the one that
But I'm
drove it
not
off
in
the
the stolen
lot.
vehicle though.
You
I'm
no
just
no
in
I
no
just
no no
Minnesota.
want
no
to.
no no. Listen,
Okay.
listen to the analogy.
Okay.
Regardless if you didn't one wasn't the one that drove the car off the lot or broke into it, you're still joyriding. That makes you guilty by association. That's what that is. So unfortunately, your people messed up y'all social credit because the things that y'all done.
Okay.
If you really wanted to do well and actually stay under the radar, y'all should have done hellacious shit like that. And that's that.
Oh,
You
it's
have no reason to
more.
be
They
So
upset.
a
haven't even
couple bad
came
apples
out.
ruin it
There's
for everyone.
more. These YT people are about to reveal more. They're just getting into their crimes. That, that just, they have to
But
go
why
into
is it
them.
always focused on the
But
minorities when we
can
commit the
you slow
fraud
down?
and the
You're
Can you
white
not
slow
the
man
down?
doesn't get no
minority.
blame? When
You're
the
not a
Can
white
you
man
slow
commits a
minority.
down?
Not a
$420 million
minority. Shut
scam in
up.
Stop
Minnesota,
force
the white
teaming.
man doesn't
Can
get
you
called
calm
accountable.
Stop
down?
force
Can you
teaming.
calm
Stop it.
down?
Stop force teaming. This isn't black and brown, black and
This no.
Somali,
But
Did
black
you
you
and
guys are
not
Asian.
making
see?
it.
You're
You guys are
Hold
not
on,
making
hold
it
that.
on.
that.
Oh my God. Oh my, listen, I think you've just forgotten your place, right? When YT people are abusing their own communities, that's not your Somali ass business. I think you are not us. The false equivalency is what got you all fucked up. You're not us. You came here on a refugee packet, and I need everybody to understand, or please explain to me how the hell you being coming in on a refugee packet is a pathway to citizenship. This is why they are changing up our immigration
But this is
policies,
America.
because
America's
listen,
policy
that's
is like that. That's not. It's not
hold
like I
on,
made these
hold on. So
policies.
you're gonna tell me about my country? Can I tell you about Somalia? Can I tell
I
you
don't
how
care about
violent
Somalia. Just because my parents came from Somalia does not mean I'm Somalian. What does that have to do
you
with me?
are? Who do you think their interest is in? You guys have been caught multiple times telling us about who your interest is. It's your country.
My
It's
interest,
Somali.
well, my interest
Listen,
is not
we're
in
not.
Somalia.
Hey, hey,
I
hey,
don't
hey!
care about
I'm not
Somalia.
talking about you as an individual. We're talking about a collective, and that's why you're so confused about the generalization, because you think that we care about outliers. We're not talking about outliers. We're talking about the majority,
What the majority?
your population,
What about them
the
though? Keep
people.
going.
Yeah, you guys do.
Get to the
We're
point.
talking about your refugee.
Okay, my parents are refugee.
Majority of, and that's what I'm saying. And it's not supposed to be a
You're a
pathway to
refugee too.
citizenship. It's not a refugee program should not be or wasn't meant for these people to take this as a pathway to citizenship. That's a
Okay, what was it
fact.
supposed to be?
It was supposed to
Let me
be
speak
until
to
your
you.
country is
Temporary
get their shit
protective
together.
status.
That's what it was supposed to be. That's why
That's
they
all it
ended the
was.
temporary protection status so they
So
could
what are you
ship
saying?
your
Go
ass
back?
right out of here.
Are you saying go
That's what.
back?
Why do you think they ended it? Why do you think they ended it, sir?
But that doesn't change the fact that there's hundreds of thousands of
Sway,
Somalians
Hoya,
born in
Sway. Let me
listen,
America
speak to him
that
for a
are
Hoya,
second,
American
Fresh.
listen.
citizens.
But you just said
Okay.
Hoya and Abo is not, so they ass is getting up out of here.
You see, you racist straight up though. You feel me? I
No,
could
let
That
me
tell.
speak
is
to
You
you.
lived in
coming
Fresh, can you mute
Minnesota
up
with
for a second,
Somali
ho?
people,
racist.
co-workers, healthcare
Racism is
workers,
not for
everything.
you. So
That's
stop
not
saying that.
Fresh,
Racism
racism.
is not
Fresh is
for
straight up
you.
racist. Let's be
That's
honest
Okay,
here.
Racism,
not
let me
civil
speak to
rights,
this
none
guy
of
racism.
for
that
a
shit is for
second.
you.
Okay, let me
That's
speak to this
not
guy for a second.
racism.
Fresh,
Yes,
let me
mister.
speak to him for a second. How you doing? Swipe, from what I can tell, just listening to the platform, you just said anything to see what would stick to the wall. You're not even trying to learn. I'm way older than you are. I'm always trying to learn. I learned from 20-year-olds, 25-year-olds. I'm so proud of people like Fresh. They know what they're talking about and they have bring scholarship. What I don't appreciate is when people are trying to give you information and you just throw anything out there. Oh, hurry up. She's giving you
Listen
facts.
to you,
Hold on,
Tisha.
hold
No, I'll
on.
listen to you. Educate me. Keep
Okay,
going.
no, she's educated me, and you got to be sensible enough to listen to. I don't care what age they are, and I don't care if you don't like what they're saying. You still have to listen and process the information. And if it's not something that's inaccurate, verify it. I validate everything, and I tell people to verify me. But here's my issue with you. You're literally. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I mean this in the most respectful way. You are. I can tell from what you're saying. You're absolutely delusional. Do you realize that what they've done in Somalia, the whole country is just shook now? As bad as things were, they made it 1,000 times worse. When has anybody from outside the country, outside of our country, come in and stole $9 billion? They have people on TV right now,
Jewish people.
on social media right now, and the ladies are opening up the doors. They're knocking on doors. They got the cameras at the door, and they said this group here has getting $3.6 million for no kids, don't have any children. You all have. They said they've stolen approximately $9 billion, and it could be as high as $18 billion. I want to throw that out there. The second thing I want to say, and I'm telling you, you shouldn't listen to these people that you don't think you should listen to. Fresh and all these people, they're extremely intelligent. J Real, all the ones that I know up here. Okay, the second thing I want to say is you came up on this platform and you mentioned black people on welfare, black people. You know what? While you were running your mouth, I'm sorry, while you were talking, I asked a question on Google. I always ask extra questions. I asked, do black immigrants, are they included in the statistics when they say black people's the amount of black people on welfare? The answer was yes. That means millions and millions of people are added into the statistics when they give us the big percentage. They're not separating them out. So they dumping stuff on us that our people are not even receiving. So somebody said the actual percentage was 15%, and I believe it because they give black people a very tough time when it comes to getting any of those benefits. So when I see the number 41%, well, they're adding in Somalians, Jamaicans, Caribbeans, all the Haitians, all these different groups are added into our number. So that's not fair to us. So you sat here and said that all of us are on welfare, and it's almost 90% of you all, and the biggest population of you all, and this is my last statement, of Somalians are in Minnesota. My very last statement is you're always talking about you're going to take over you're going to take over Minnesota. It's 6 million people in Minnesota alone.
And
I
we're
would like
only
to see the
100,000. Think
120,000
about it.
of
And
you all.
Somalis are only
I would like to see.
100,000.
Shut up.
I would
You're
like to see
more.
the
Stop yelling.
120,000 of you all take over Minnesota. I'd like to see that happen. You are going to get deported, and it's your own fault. And I'll land.
I mean,
Yeah,
the
but we're
people
only.
don't have to be though.
Swipe.
Like,
Why you don't know your numbers? That's
There's
not.
in
You don't
Minnesota.
know.
There's only 100,000 Somali people. In the whole nation, there's
$9 billion,
250,000.
bro.
Oh
$9
my
billion
God.
with 100,000 people. Are you crazy?
Okay, so are we on welfare or are we scamming 9 billion? Which one is
You
it?
don't have to be on welfare when you stole
It's
$9 billion.
both.
Hold on. So you're right, cool. The
All right.
programs are welfare programs, meaning they're for low income families. They are exploiting every avenue of every aspect of these social programs. What are you talking about? You're so
Okay, no, listen.
outright. You
You're
gotta
in
calm
Minnesota.
down.
You're in Minnesota. No, let's have a
You
civil
don't know
convo.
what you're.
You live in
How
Minnesota.
could I?
You do know.
Calm your
How
You
could
do
ass
I?
know.
down,
Your
Calm your
PTSD
ass
is
down.
kicking in. How could your PTSD is kicking in? How could I
PTSD
have
is not
a
kicking in
civil
for shit. I
conversation?
could care less about this fraud, my nigga. I live in America.
All right,
I
well,
work a 9 to
calm down.
5.
Don't call me an NIGGA. Don't do that. Oh my
Now
God,
watch your
these
mouth.
Are you
Watch your
even
Somalians.
mouth.
SBA? Fresh.
They've been
Watch your
brainwashed to
mouth.
think that they're us. Even when he used the term racism, he doesn't even understand that he's using it incorrectly. He think bigotry and name calling is racism, right? Or if you generalize something, that's a
Generalizing a
racist.
community is racism.
It's a stereotype.
This is
That's
exactly
what
why
it
your
is.
personal profile
Racism
picture.
don't even apply to your refugee ass.
This is why your profile
Racism.
Fuck is
picture
you
is
talking
Listen,
a
about?
clown. You
racism
see
has
that?
a
Hold on, go ahead,
power
Fred.
component. That's something important that people need to understand. Racism has a power component, and Black Americans know this more than anyone.
I'm wondering why Black Americans are mad at us, though. They've had a
No
14
one's mad
generation
at
head
you.
start. They could have been
Hold on,
scamming.
This
They could
is
have been
let me
getting
funny.
up
tell.
off the government. Why y'all mad at us now?
You hear
This is
these
funny.
Hold on.
wild
Hold on.
teas? These
Hold on.
are
What you say? You said we had a
They're
how
wild.
long head start?
They're
14
baby
generation head
teeth.
start.
They're
This is
baby.
funny.
Give me another word for.
Just
This
like
Is
his
it
fucking
sperm
idiot.
pirates,
baby.
bandits? They're these baby pirates. They don't care. You heard what he just said.
He said, "How
We
come
had
we weren't
low.
scamming for the past 1400, 400
Yeah, wow,
years?"
we had 400
Oh my
years.
gosh, dude!
He's
And you
so
think you're gonna
ignorant.
be
He
allowed
don't
to
even.
stay in the country like that?
I just want to say this: the foreshadowing is amazing because they don't realize they think they're really trolling and really intelligent, but the pretty much his profile picture as a clown is the way he's going out as like a goddamn clown. Like I said, they ain't gonna look like a circus plane going back home because there's a bunch of these big dummies that thought they can get away with all this scamming and thought they were gonna get away with it. But nope,
They
y'all going home.
literally.
Y'all on
They
borrowed
think.
time.
They think that this stuff was just as is. They don't understand the work that Black Americans had to do in order to make our societies what they are today. The these people think these programs always existed. They weren't there. We don't. Why would we scam something we created? That's crazy. That is crazy. These programs exist because the unjust and inequality that we faced.
Y'all
What is
dropped him.
wrong?
It's
No,
Y'all
peasant.
put him
he
down.
fled.
It's peasant savage behavior. That's why these people don't know any
These
better.
people crazy.
They
But
You
don't
why
know
had
y'all
any
dropped
better.
him
400
though?
years
It's
to
like
scam.
it's like
No
going
one
to
dropped you.
a dinner party and you find out that they got certain hors d'oeuvres. You realize those were appetizers were free, and so they just start taking a bunch of them. That's the
Let's be
That's
behavior
honest
that they
though.
exactly
get.
I
how they
agree
That's the
with
act.
y'all.
behavior that they
No.
get.
That's
Listen,
how
can
they
we have a
act.
talk though? I agree with y'all. Fraud is
We
happening
tried.
with
You
these people.
crashed
No,
out.
I'm gonna actually be rational with you for real. People commit
You
fraud.
crashed out.
No, I'm not crashing out. People commit fraud. There's some people that are fraudsters that are doing unethical things to these government programs that, yes, Black people fought for and started up and like wanted to fight to help their people. Yes, I agree with you guys on all that.
Hey,
But why are we
do you know how
generalizing the
hold
whole
on, let me help
community?
you out. Let me help you out. No, because you said we had enough time to scam. Did you know the Feed the Children, the COVID funds
Hmm.
where you guys were supposed to provide meals for children? Do you know how that program was started?
Yes, I do. A white lady started a Feeding Our Future company in
No,
2016
I'm
to
not
help.
talking about the scam. I'm not talking about the scam.
What are you
I'm
talking
talking
about?
about the actual legislation.
Oh, okay.
I'm fit to die. He started naming the scams. Oh my God.
Yeah, because I thought that's
No.
what you were asking. My
All
apologies.
they
No.
know.
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
All they know.
I came from Saudi
The
Arabia.
historical context of the program.
It's
Swipe
meant for
said,
Basically,
kids
the
in their
Black
school,
Panthers
right?
start. Hold
Could
on.
you
The
let
Black
her
Panthers
finish?
start.
Why do black people hate
Could
Somalis
you be
though?
quiet and let her finish, please? I want to hear this. I love being
Why do
This
educated
is
Hey,
when
black
people just
people?
Mello,
stop.
stay
Why do
on
black
You
Americans?
mute.
mute
Don't
him.
come off your mute. Go ahead.
the Black Panthers started providing meals for children before and after school. And so the government, the program reached the federal level and they created legislation for it. That's how those after school program meals got started. It
Do you
was
know
through the
how
Black
money? Do you know how
Panthers
much
and the
money do the
work that they
white team?
did.
You know how much money the white team took?
I'm trying to give you some education when you say stupid
No,
shit
you're
like y'all
just
had
fucking
400
jealous.
years to scam.
You are jealous.
Man,
You guys
shut
are
your dumb
And I
ass up.
agree
Hold
with you.
on.
The Black Panthers. Can you keep educating? The
We
Black
gotta stop
Panthers.
talking to these people. They're
ghettos.
just it could be the
Pull your
inbreeding.
pants
I
up.
don't know. The inbreeding.
Tell
I
your
don't know. I don't know.
tell your
Listen to your brother. Listen to your brother.
pull your pants up. Ghettos. Ghettos.
It's just the fact that not everyone is committing fraud. That's the problem I have.
Fucking
I'm
ghetto.
okay with
It's
acknowledging
enough of
the
y'all.
one,
Hey,
two
hey,
people
hey, hey,
that are
look, dude.
Exactly.
committing the
Can you
fraud.
tell us the ones that's
It's enough of
not?
y'all. It's
I'm the
enough
one
of
that
y'all
is
that's
not.
doing it,
I work a
and
nine
ain't
to
none of
five
y'all.
honest living job, and
Listen,
I don't get
shut
a
up,
dollar from the
shut up. You
government.
ain't out in public. You not in
Oh,
public,
they hate you, man. You're the
speaking
fuck.
against it.
They
You
hate
ain't
you,
seen
bro.
one Somali come out and say, "Hey, this is wrong. We denounce what these people are doing. They're making us all look bad." Well, you don't have to say that
May I?
part,
There's
but
Hey,
plenty of
hold
but
on,
people.
hold on,
That's the
hold on,
you're
thing.
not
hold on.
speaking
That's
against
the
it.
So,
thing, though. Plenty of
may I
people
say
have.
something? D, maybe you can help out. There's a whistleblower that just came out. He talks about how everybody in the community knew about this and was a part of it, and the reason why they didn't
Yeah.
say nothing. Yep. I'm gonna send that information because maybe he'll stop saying that when he see his
Yeah.
own community saying, "Oh, we all knew about it. My kids
Yeah.
were enrolled at this daycare too, even though they stayed at home."
Right. Yep. Yeah. Send me the link if you do. Send it in the back channel on Twitter, and then I'll be able to play the audio if it's audio.
We gonna be going back and forth on this topic all day and all night. This is the
No,
No,
problem.
you're gonna
We
be
not.
trying
going
to
back to
get
Somalia though.
Nope.
no, but can
That's
we
what
at
you're
least
doing.
Nope.
okay, can I ask you
No.
guys what's your guys' problem with this issue? Answer that. It's
Because you
simple.
guys literally think that Martin Luther King had a dream so y'all could scheme. That's why.
Right.
That's exactly why y'all
It's also when
entitled.
we go to work and they take 30% of our money in taxes, and it's going to all these different
But
programs,
that's
and you
my
got to
Right.
taxpayer
take the
money
money
too,
and
though.
ask
I
us
pay
what kind of
taxes
problems we
too.
have with it.
I pay taxes too.
No, but
So
your
what?
community is the one that got all the money.
I pay
You are the one
taxes and I
Yeah.
don't get a
paying
dollar of this fraud.
9 billion
So
to
don't
18
you think
billion
it's only right
dollars.
for me to be mad too?
But you
Shouldn't
know
I be
what? My
mad?
question
Oh,
is,
you
why
can
would
be
you think that
mad,
we
but
wouldn't
we
have a
we
problem with it?
fucking upset about it as well.
Okay, so we all upset about it. Okay.
Listen. I'm mad because your little filthy ass shouldn't even be in this country. All right,
That's a fact.
you shouldn't even be here in the first place. We shouldn't even be going through these problems with
You
y'all
see, when an
motherfuckers. We don't
FBA
care.
person says that, I don't fight it. No, I don't
Look
fight
here,
it.
clown.
No, I
Look
don't
here, you
fight
little
it though.
clown.
Your ancestors fought for this
Listen here,
country.
light
I'm
bulb
not
You
going
head.
can't
to
fight it.
debate you on that.
Can't
Listen.
fight it.
I want you to clearly. I want you to hear what I got to say. All right, I want you to hear this, okay? Even if just one of y'all, that's one too many committing fraud in this country. Y'all should be on your best behavior. You should not be bringing your criminal ass over here. I just seen a video of a bunch of Somalis in the Mall of America, and and people were saying like this is a common thing that they having fucking riots in the Mall of America. Like, what the fuck is going on with these people? Like, these people shouldn't even be here, bro. Like, we shouldn't be putting up with this. We don't have to tolerate y'all. Y'all need to go, man.
Our
Like,
kids
I'm
have been
gonna do everything in my
indoctrinated by black
power
culture and they
to
became
lobby the
gangsters and they're killing
government to
each other
get you
on the
up out of
streets
here,
and doing fentanyl and
to
fucking
get
each
you out
other.
of
Hey,
here.
That's
stop
what
saying
happened.
that. Stop saying that K word. Say unalive. Oh,
I dropped them down. If you want to bring them
all
back up,
right.
'cause we're not gonna get our live compromised because this clown
All
want
right.
to go ahead and trigger it.
Okay. Yeah, man. These
They're a
people
bunch of
crazy.
musty savages. That's all. They don't know any better. Bunch of musty savages.
Understand his questions. Why would he ask? Why would we have a problem with it? And also, it's like they could steal the whole country. They could go through the whole country and do that, and we wouldn't have any benefits for anybody. They don't look beyond their theft and what they want to do. And he's literally saying, "What problem do we have with it?" Like, what? You're gonna take $9 billion that you didn't work for and ask us how come we don't have a problem with it? I mean, why do we have a problem with it? You know, it's like, what is wrong with him?
Because they
I
think that
don't
we
know.
in the white
To
team
ask a
man
question like that, I
country.
think he's doing that just to trigger us.
No, Tish. They actually think that we are in a white team man country, and this is not ours. So when they do these things, they think they're in the land of milk and honey, and they're taking advantage of white team man, but not the people who have a birthright to this country. They don't
But when
see
the
us
Hey,
as
white man does
taxpayers.
it, it's not a
They don't
problem,
see.
right?
They don't see us as
Swipe.
I
Check
citizens.
don't
this
think
out.
that's
Hold on,
true.
Swipe.
They
Don't
don't.
come
They
off your
wouldn't
mic.
give
When a
a.
white
They
man
wouldn't give
does
a
it, he
fuck
goes
if
to
it was.
jail.
They wouldn't give a shit if it was the
Listen,
white team man or whoever.
A
They
hundred
just
Right,
doing
Somali
scams
people
and
went
shit.
to
right.
jail. 100. A
It don't
hundred
matter.
Somali people
All of
got
y'all
locked
need to.
up
Okay, 100 of y'all went to jail, but
for fraud.
100% of y'all need to be deported. How about that?
Right.
What
I
about that?
agree with that.
Listen, man, you
Yeah,
guys
I
can
want
cry
y'all
about money all you want. You commit 50% of the murders. You
to say that shit in the audience.
That's another liar. If they just look at the suicide rate, I don't know if I can say that word. I'm sorry.
Unalive.
Unaliving
The
rate
self
of
Yeah,
unalive.
you
YT
can't say it.
people,
Yeah.
that's 37, almost 40,000 people. Every year they're unaliving 37,000 of their own people. That's MURDER. So that doesn't include all the other stuff. And they hit number one at all the filthy, disgusting stuff. And I don't try to throw things in people's face. But when they come up here talking stupid, I want to know, why is there so much child MOLES and all this other stuff going on?
It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it, huh?
And the G
I ain't trying to
sides
do nothing
too.
like that.
Shut your
And the
dumb
G
ass up.
sides. Literally, their claim to fame to this country is being refugees. Where are you refuging from? You're refuging
Somalia.
from the behavior of the savage, musty tendencies that y'all people have. That's what you're doing. And then when you get here, you still don't know how to act and be actual appreciative and act according to the rules of this country because y'all don't know how. Y'all only know how to act like third world peasants.
We've
So
only
you
been here
guys are
for
a
30
bunch of
years, though. That's the
savages.
thing.
You guys are a bunch of savages and take advantage. Like I said, you guys exploit the free hors d'oeuvre to not realize that it's free. And since y'all have been in a famish, you'll take the whole damn plate and not worry about anybody else. You're the people that when we have trick or treating and
We're
Halloween,
first gen, though.
we say take one candy at a time. Y'all go ahead and take the whole bucket because y'all don't know how to act because you guys have no house training.
But we're
This is
first
the issue.
generation.
Okay, and you'll be the last generation.
You're
So
not
you
gonna be
know,
the
You're so
last
full of
generation. I
hate.
got kids here that are second generation. We
okay,
gonna
and well
prosper.
then they'll be last generation to go back with you. Then.
Nobody's gonna take
So
us back. Take that out of
enjoy,
your head. And
and
you gotta
that's what you feel, but that's what's gonna
once the white
happen.
man
You
takes
better
me out,
watch
you're not.
out.
Hey, hold on, Swipe.
You better think
Stay
You
on
twice.
coming
mute.
You're
with
gonna
me?
find
Just
out
know
who
that.
naughty or
Stay
not.
on mute.
ICE
Stay on
agents is
mute.
coming
Stay
to
on
town.
mute, Swipe.
Okay, they
Let
know
me
when
see.
you.
Let's get to Catcher, and then we're gonna get to A. Catcher, where you from? What's your ethnicity? Cha Cha,
Got red bars. So I don't know if they connected.
Red Bar. Oh, okay.
Take the mic for Chacha. I once I
There you
leave
go,
and the
trying to
white
be a
man gets rid
pirate
of me,
again. You trying to be a pirate
Talk
again?
too
Stop trying to
much.
steal shit. Next person.
Yeah, he talked too much. Nidé. All right, Cha Cha.
Hello?
Hold on, Nidé.
Yeah.
Cha Cha. Cha Cha. All right, let me remember Cha Cha. All right, Nidé. Where you from? What's your ethnicity? Nidé.
Um, I'm from, well, my ethnicity is Senegalese, Wolof, Fulani. I was born and raised in California. Wait, can you guys
All right,
hear
what's
me
your thoughts?
properly
Yeah,
or?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay.
What's your thoughts on the prompt?
Um, to be honest, I wanted to address like the last one, why are third world African immigrants so degenerate? Like to be honest, like I don't think we are. I think the majority of us really stay out of your way, to be honest, unless it's like New York City, which is like highly populated by immigrants. But to be honest, like it's like 2% of us, and we generally like are introverted. We, stick with ourselves. Sometimes we befriend you guys, but it's not, I don't think we associate ourselves with you guys enough for you guys to call us degenerate.
black people have the most degenerate culture ever.
Let me drop this one for good. Man,
Can I say something on that?
your whole hold on, A. Your whole continent is degenerate.
I mean,
You come from a degenerate stock of people.
how so?
Why
Just
did
look
your
at the
family
things that
flee?
take place.
Why did your family flee, man?
No, I'm asking a question.
Why
Like
did they flee?
why
We finna answer it. Why did your
you can't
family
you
flee
can't
your country?
ask
Why
you can't answer a
why did they
question with
flee
a
the country?
question.
Why did they flee the country?
That's a good
It,
question
it, it,
today.
it, it,
So
it,
that
it'll basically answer your question.
but that no it doesn't. I know what you're
Yeah, it
insinuating, but it
definitely would.
doesn't.
I know you already know. Okay, I rest.
They didn't
If you
no, they
seeking,
didn't leave
hold on.
because of
If
crime
you
or
seeking,
war or
if
anything
you
like
seeking
that.
refugee status from somewhere,
They weren't
then what's the
refugees.
reason?
They weren't refugees. They just my father came.
Even if you left for a better life, it's because the place you came from was degenerate, fool
Not
ass.
a,
So it don't
no,
matter
not
how you answer
necessarily.
it, it's
Can you like
degenerate.
Black American? Can you
What country
define
is she
like
from?
degeneracy?
Hold on,
Where you
what
say you
country
was
is
Do you
she
from
even know
again
what
from
that
again,
today?
means?
y'all?
Where did you say you were from again today?
Senegal.
Senegal.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think we're degenerate groups of people. I feel like that's just pushing it. Just
Yeah,
because we have to
I
deal with
mean, there was
problems,
a
that doesn't mean
nurse.
that we're degenerate.
Is
There was
is
a
open
nurse who was
defecation considered
Senegalese.
degenerate? I know in your country you probably don't. But
No,
in
open
in America,
defecation isn't common in Senegal.
hold on, shut up. Is that degenerate behavior or not? Just pulling your pants down wherever you at and just let loose. Is that not degenerate behavior? She quiet now.
Midday. Midday.
Yes. Yes.
Did you hear the question you were asked, man?
I was told to shut up, so I don't think I'm gonna respond to that question or whatever he has to say to me. I
Okay,
really
great.
don't give a
All
fuck
right,
about what
now
he
that
has to
she's
say.
shutting up, yeah, there was a woman from Senegal. She was a nurse here. She's been here for like 30 years.
Who cares? It's one
And
person.
she had I thought you were shutting up. Damn.
Who cares? It's just one person.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. So she didn't want to go back to Senegal after she had children here and she brought her parents over here from Senegal. And so she ended up getting arrested and she was facing deportation. And while she was in court in front of the judge, she was saying, I cannot go back to Senegal. They are going to torture me. They are going to unalive me. And
It's not
so,
true.
the courts, they said, well, you know what? That is, she does have a point. We need to deport her, but we're not monsters. I mean, we're
Show
not
us
just going to
proof.
send you back
Show,
to a place
show us
that's
proof. Show
not
us proof.
safe.
Show
So
us.
they said, okay, so
Show us.
what African country do we have that is safe on our list here? Oh, hey, how about we send her to Ghana? So she thought she was going to get out of it by saying she can't go back to Senegal. So, but they sent her ass to Ghana. And then 7 days later, she was getting dragged. She was getting drugged on camera by the people over there in Ghana. But you know what? They say Ghana is safer than Senegal. Okay. And they didn't decide to keep her neither. They wasn't like, oh, you're a nurse? Man, you hardworking. We need those. We need people like you. Nope, they didn't say that. Instead, they said, get your ass up out of here and good luck. Okay. Maybe if she has self-deported. Nade, there's still time to take advantage of that $3,000 cash advance and
Tish, your
everything.
mic giving an echo. Go ahead, man.
There's still time for you to take advantage. It's not until this Wednesday when the clock strikes 12. You can go ahead and make sure that you have not just one, not
Stop
two, but
lying.
$3,000. Okay, you get $3,000 to self-deport yourself. Okay,
You can't
free
get
ride,
deported.
all expense paid. You don't got to pay for the plane ticket. They'll take you anywhere you want to go, and upon arrival, $3,000 will be given to you. Okay, so you might want to hurry up and take this deal. Okay, and tell all your friends too. Okay, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Okay, ma'am.
Everybody in the queue,
Stop
I'm gonna bring y'all
lying.
up in the
Ma'am,
queue.
you keep saying stop lying, but you're not
Ma'am,
doing
I
any
never
research,
even
and I'm
said
not trying to
anything
rub
to
it.
you yet.
I'm
Stop
not
addressing
trying to
me.
rub it in your face. I'm not
Stop
trying to rub it
addressing.
in
You
your
have
face,
proof.
but I'm not trying to rub it in your face. But I
You have
encourage anybody of 80 people on the chat, in the audience, as well as on the platform, to research what he just said about torture. It's absolutely going on. It's under
Senegal.
amnesty.org and certain other .org groups. I
Is
don't. Can
this
you drop
happening?
her? She's acting like a third worlder right now.
Stop.
So it is out there. I'm not trying to rub it in her face, but the torture is out there, and there's
Not in Senegal.
lots of other in Senegal. I specifically
Hey,
stated
No proof.
Senegal
real
in my
quick.
Google
Hold on,
search.
real quick. Hold up, Tisha. Hey, Naday, listen.
No proof.
You're gonna be. Hold on. Stay on mute. After she finishes, you can respond. You don't have to keep jumping off your
Ugly
mic.
ass bitch.
All right. Why are you so triggered though? I thought you said.
That's
Okay.
okay.
So
Because she's the
so
one that's acting ugly inside and out. But what I'm going to say quickly is I'm encouraging you all to look it up yourself. If you notice she's saying show proof and saying everybody's lying, she hasn't brought any proof that we're not telling the truth. So I would tell you all to Google it. And it's going to be amnesty.org and several other groups. She made me forget the names of them that are talking about. Type in Senegalese or Senegal, whatever she said, Senegal torturing, and it pops right up. And then they have a lot of unalivings going on. They have a huge open defamation issue going on, and everything else they said. It is out there, and that's why I don't know why people get so upset. If it's the truth, it's the truth.
Yeah, what
And I'm
Tish
not trying to
said
rub it in their
is
face.
true. Yeah, Tisha is telling the truth. All you it's just a simple search. The State Department, Daily News, Egypt, Africa. There's many sources on torturing going on in Senegal. So I don't know why she's lying.
Their leaders are doing it too, with impunity. Their leaders are torturing people. And there's another group that they said was doing it. What did they say? I think they're torturing their political figures. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but it's all out there. I was researching. That's why you all got the echo, because I went over to Google while you all were talking. That was coming for me. But yeah, I'm gonna drop and let somebody else come up. Hopefully, I can come back up later. I want to make space for somebody else.
Yeah. Okay, that's
Thank
cool.
you.
Thank you.
Okay. Mhm.
All right. Let me see. Where did she go? I want to get the date back up here, but it looked like she left. So, all right. Let me see. Got Randall. All right. So Jeffrey is up here, and then it's Hesamu. So Jeffrey, where you from? What's your ethnicity? Jeffrey. All right. We're gonna go to Petsamu, Pizzamu, Pizzamu, Pizzamu. The fuck is wrong with these people? All right, we're gonna go to rank.
Yes,
Okay, there you
yes,
go.
yes. I'm
All
here.
right, where you from? What's your ethnicity, sir?
I'm black, and I'm from Liberia.
You're not black. You're Liberian.
I, s- I said I am black, and I'm from
You're
Liberia.
not black. You're Liberian.
Sir, you can't tell me who I am. I told you I'm black.
You are not
We
black.
can't
You're
tell you who you is,
Liberian.
but you're not black, though. We can tell you you ain't what you ain't. You're not us. You're not black. It's that simple.
You can't tell me who I am. Only the white man can tell me who I am.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. That white man.
Why is being Liberian not enough for you, though, sir? Why is that not enough? Because I've never heard of a black Liberian. I do believe I heard of a cannibal. But come off your mic.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right.
I go on TikTok every time I see black people talking about other black people. This is
No,
so
we're not
ignorant.
talking about other black
Let me
people.
finish,
We're
sir. Let
not
me
talking
finish.
about other
Let
black
me
people.
finish. Let me
We're not
finish.
talking about other black people.
Can
We're
I
talking about
finish?
melanated people.
Can I
You got
finish?
black Americans
Okay,
talking
let
about
me finish,
melanated
man.
people. All right, go ahead.
Talking
We
about filthy people. Let's just
we
keep it
we
that simple. You're
we
not black.
we
You filthy. You are filthy.
we sing together. We don't talk together. Let me finish talking.
We can't even sing together. Your voice will not even match at all. No, we don't want to hear your little filthy ass
Leave
sing.
steady
This
voice
is so
and
ignorant. This is
sing
so ignorant. I've never seen
to earth and
white people on
head.
TikTok
I don't give a
talking
fuck about
You
what white
sound
people do
ignorant.
on TikTok.
complete ignorant.
Exactly.
I
They
never
always
see
coming in
white
here and talking
people.
about what white. Have they been in white? Have y'all been in white TikTok
They
live?
haven't.
No, obviously not.
They
They
haven't
they
been
they,
around
they
them
get on. They
degenerates.
crazy. They just like y'all. They
If it
very
wasn't for
tribal.
slavery, you guys would be in
They just
Africa.
like y'all. I wouldn't have been in
If it
Africa.
wasn't for slavery, you guys would be in Africa.
Listen, let's say thank God for slavery then, right?
Oh
Yes.
well,
Because then we'll be filthy.
I'm so
We'll be
glad
running.
I don't
We
that'd be
wake up
so
in
we'll
that'd be so
probably
Africa.
be
stupid
having
for
to
you.
live around you filthy savages, and I definitely wouldn't want that.
And so let me ask you,
Oh
Pete,
no,
where are you?
I probably
Hold on,
wouldn't even
Pete.
have
What
hands,
country are you
bro.
in,
Fucking with
Pete?
I'm
Liberia.
not gonna tell you.
What country are you in? Are you
I'm
in
not gonna
America?
tell you.
Are you in America, sir?
I am not going to tell you, sir.
Because you're a coward.
No, you are a coward. You guys are so
You're a
damn
coward.
ignorant. You are all
he,
ignorant. You
he,
never
he
see
said, he said, you don't see white people doing that. I
you
don't
white
give a
people
fuck
don't do
about
shit
what
like
white
this. It's
people
all
do. I don't give a fuck about what white people do. You do, because you're
That's
a
just
coward.
stupid.
Stop sucking your fucking teeth. You're
Pet,
a grown man.
hey, Pet, where are you from? What's your
He from
ethnicity?
Liberia. He
Oh, you
Liberian.
Liberian. Oh, okay. Pet. Oh, I was gonna
Yeah,
ask
he,
you.
he
Pet.
ran about it.
Oh,
You never
whatever.
see white people doing that. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? What is nuts?
That's okay.
I don't base my motherfucking life off what white people do.
Exactly. S. Randall.
Hey, what's up? I
Hey,
got a.
what's
What's
up,
going
man?
on?
I'm good. I'm listening to this, and I got a question for these Africans. I'm really intrigued by these people, right? Because as a photographer, I considered myself an observer of people. Human behavior intrigues me. And, they like to say that we don't have any power in this country, but I don't know if these Africans realize this, that if we so called Black Americans were to stand up and say we got a problem with deportation of people that look like us, it would at least slow down. At least it would slow down. And do you realize that the government is actually listening to the discourse and what's going on, and they're willing to drop the hammer on you guys' heads because we're okay with it? Do you not understand that? And then the mouth on you guys to be so arrogant, to think like we're equals, like we're gonna suffer if you catch it. And I'm intrigued by this. I mean, seriously, I'm intrigued by this. The mentality of these people. I wanted to know their thoughts on this. Do they understand that we're not equals, that we're not in danger, and that if they all leave, we'd be okay?
Yeah, they don't understand that. And they think that right now this shit is a joke. But when they wind up back in Somalia, then they gonna understand. But right now they think it's fun and games.
And they got this security like they can't be deported. I mean, it's crazy. Like they were like even the second generation, like they were born here, they can't be deported. Do they understand that this whole thing that Trump did with this executive order and what he got another 3 years left can be made retroactive?
Yeah.
Are they
Yep.
are these people insane? It's like there's a bear standing in front of them, being held by a cotton net, and they're poking it like it's behind a steel cage.
Right.
I'm intrigued by this mentality of these Africans.
Yeah. Yeah, he dropped though. So I gotta get some more of them up here. Jeffrey, Jeffrey, come off your mic, sir. I'm gonna have to drop Jeffrey. He haven't said anything.
Hello?
Oh, all right, there you
Oh,
go. Where you from? What's your ethnicity?
I'm originally from St. Louis, Missouri, African American.
Do you have an immigrant background?
No. My
All
mother's
right,
from Greenwood, Mississippi, and my father is from Arkansas.
okay, cool. What's your thoughts on the program?
I mean, I think they all part of the plan, part of, saying, to come over here and try to take over with the European. They're just using their color to blend in with us. And actually, the Europeans, they don't even belong over here.
Right. Okay.
Well, that's all I had to say. I'll just sit back, listen, checking y'all out. Y'all
All
talking
right,
about
I'm
some
gonna
good
put you
stuff.
down.
All right.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
If you want to come back up, just send a request. I'm gonna
All
get
right.
some
Thank
more
you.
Somalis up in here. All right. Peace.
Peace.
All right. Come on up, Somalis. Let me see. Yeah, the panel open until we get some more these people up here. Yeah, I saw that footage yesterday. Oh, go ahead. You was about to say something, Mr. Ether.
I was about to play a video real quick, but it's all
All
good.
right, yeah. Go ahead. You can play the video.
Yeah, it said it's a woman on TikTok and it's captioned, I ended up on Somali TikTok. Okay, y'all go down the rabbit hole. Okay.
I'm scrolling on TikTok, right? But I don't know how I came across the Somalian people. And when I tell y'all these people has been committing nothing but fraud left and right. Y'all thinking if it was the Spanish or the African American people, y'all, we would have been put in jail, put under the jail. And when I tell y'all I went so far down the rabbit hole, I just couldn't believe my eyes. It was showing that these people been receiving welfare since back in 2014, 2015. And there's this one guy on TikTok. And when I tell y'all he is trolling the American people, I mean, y'all, it's video after video after video. Maybe he might come across my video and he might troll me for making this video. But when I tell y'all, these people was receiving welfare for like 9 years, food stamps. And the crazy part about it, so they was receiving multiple food stamps for like multiple wives. Cause y'all know they don't just be having one wife. They be having multiple wives. And when I tell y'all it's all over the US, it's all over the US. These people was getting welfare, Medicaid, food stamps. Do y'all hear me? Food stamps, everything. And it was to the point they were saying like some of them had built these businesses and a lot of them was committing so much of fraud. Well, they would have a restaurant and like in the same strip mall, it was a restaurant, it was a daycare, and it also had like a market where they go, shopping for their goods and their groceries. And it was like to the point to where these people was using a lot of the grocery shopping stuff like as if like tax write-offs for the end of the year. If like I say, if it was the Spanish or the African American community, if we got caught scamming billions of dollars, we will be under the jail. And I say this to say, baby, these people done collected almost probably $1 billion. And when I tell y'all, it's so crazy because a lot of people don't have half of the shit that these people come across this country and get. And we the working people, we carry the workload on our shoulders. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Just go on some Somalian TikTok. I think I'm pronouncing their name right, but this is this one guy. He's trolling the American people. Y'all like, share, comment, and repost. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments because I done seen it all. At this point, I'm just starting to see this world ain't nothing but a big old joke. And working is a joke too. I've been left off whatever other people be on when I be on other shit. But y'all let me know in the comments. And TikTok, this is for entertainment purpose. I'm only on here to bring awareness to my friends for educational purposes only. Bye, y'all.
What y'all think?
Yeah, hey, I believe it. I believe it. Cause I heard the same thing from a different source about the that strip malls, as far as like the restaurants, the daycares, and the stores. So that's like the second source I heard it from.
Yeah, and that young white guy who's who's a vlogger or whatever, who's been doing his in-depth reporting on them, putting fire to them recently. Again, man, I'm intrigued by these people because I mean, could you imagine? Could you imagine yourself or your homeboy or somebody you know being into something foul, and then openly bragging about it like it's funny, like it's a joke? You know,
Yeah.
African
I mean,
politics.
what this is what I'm talking about. This intrigues me. I'm wondering what's going on in these light bulb heads that make these people think that that's okay, that like everything's good. They clearly don't want to go back home.
It's home. They tore that place up. They're still going at it. Do you see the recent news with the Somalilanders getting recognized by Israel? It's just a lot going on right now.
It's crazy, man. It's
No, Fresh,
crazy.
I didn't see that.
Oh yeah, this is some new news, and if you understand the breakdown of their community, it's Ilhan's clan against these other part of the, because they were colonized by 4 different colonizers, and so the Somalilanders, I think it was more of the Italians and some of the British, but yeah, so that's who they've been warring with. That's who that the Somalilanders are accusing Ilhan of the genocide of the Somalilanders. Her father. Y'all got to look into it. It's big.
So hold on. So that means that if she goes home, if they send her back to Somalia, she won't be safe? Is that what that means?
Wait, can you ask me again, Mr. Randall? I'm sorry.
Does that mean that if she ends up back in Somalia, she wouldn't be safe?
That I'm not sure. I just know that her father was empowered during the war, or when they were. No, somebody said fake news. Well, you can tell your own story. Shit.
I don't think any woman is safe over there in Somalia. I'll just put it like that.
Because they do have that thing with child marriage there too, also, right?
They got it over here.
Yeah,
They
that
brought
too.
the shit over here. If you're a
They
10-year-old
brought a lot
girl
of
in
stuff over here.
Somalia, you're considered a senior citizen in a community. That's how fucked up these people are.
That's crazy. All right, listen to this, y'all, real quick.
Targeting people they suspect are Somali means ICE will be racially profiling black Americans. Let me be clear here. I'm going to be honest with you. It's pretty hard for me to tell like Koreans and Japanese apart. I'm not going to lie. Like same thing with Laotian, Cambodian, they can kind of be the same.
Yeah.
I probably would be the same with like people from the Democratic Republic of Congo versus the other Congo one. But no one's going to be mistaking Michael B. Jordan for a Somali. Like they're very easily identifiable, often because, and not because of their race, to be clear, because of the hardcore ugliness due to generations of inbreeding, right? Like half of Somalis, right? That's why they have the weird look and they're malnourished. It's pretty easily identifiable. Like we should do that as a new game. Spot the Somali.
Oh, that would be a fun game.
Yeah.
Easy. I might win that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi.
Maybe they're gonna trick us with a white Somalian.
No, I don't think there. I don't think there was one.
That's why I don't know why they keep thinking that Americans can't identify, whether black or white, can't identify the difference between a fucking African, no matter what country they come from.
Yeah, he did, and notice he didn't say, a West African with a Black American.
Right.
He didn't even make that. He didn't make a comparison between us and nobody, not a Caribbean, not an African, or nothing. That they can really tell the difference.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's all that inbreeding that's reduced their intellectual capacity that they really don't know what they're doing. They have no appreciation for the jeopardy that they're in.
Can I propose something?
Firstly, where you from and what's your ethnicity?
I am white. I am from America.
Okay.
What's your ethnicity, though? Because white is not an ethnicity.
Okay. I'm Italian, Irish.
You're not white. All right, cool. All right,
Get the fuck out of
Italian and
here.
Irish. Gotcha.
Okay. I just noticed that every time you go to call out an a-hole, and I don't want to get kicked off, but an a-hole, if you're not from that same sect, you are automatically a racist. So I've come up with an acronym that I believe could be translated.
Before you get to that, because we will all love to hear that, but before you do that, can you turn your attention to the prompt here and can you read that out and address that, please? Then you can say whatever you want to say.
Why are so many white men and white sexual predators to children and animals? Why are so many white... I don't know why I would continue to read that.
You're doing fine, sir. You're doing fine. Just
Okay.
go ahead. You're doing great.
Why are so many white men annihilating their whole families? Famicide is a growing epidemic amongst the whites. Also, if white people have black fatigue, why do they come in Black America, live in a? It's kind of cut off.
lie, and say N word, N word, N word, N word, N word, N word, N word.
Oh, no, I was just trying to circumvent that whole thing because, as I said, it will never get, you know, it will never catch on. But leaky is my term. Liqie. Every single race.
I think you're ignoring the questions. Like I really want to know what's going on with these YT men and women. They predators to children and animals. Like they had to come up with a whole law to protect animals from YT people. They were sexually abusing their animals.
It applies to white people too. I'm not disputing that white people aren't a part of the problem. I want to get out just this little tiny bit. So my acronym that will again never catch
So,
on.
so you're saying you're pretty much conceding to everything on the prompt is true.
No, I'm not. I really haven't ingested everything. I just read it, but
Wow. Wow.
I
And that is interesting too, especially femicide. That is on the
can
rise.
I just please get out the acronym
No,
because
but
it
you
might,
said you could speak about that afterwards.
but it might actually clear up where I'm coming from. Is all.
Well, we're really not that interested. So we are interested in the prompt and
Yeah.
how can you ignore these issues? Because as you said, you are a YT man, correct?
I am a white man. Yes.
All right. So have you ever encountered this?
Why are so many white men and women? No.
So you haven't heard about these teachers that been sexually abusing these students in the schools, and they have all been, for the most part,
But
YT
that
women.
that completely goes to my thing. I'm just gonna put it out, even though
No, look, I don't give a
I
fuck
get that
about
you
that.
want like me to submit.
I don't give a fuck. You don't have to submit. I just don't give a fuck about your acronym. If I'm being completely honest.
All right. Well, I'm
You
not
know,
gonna
I got
like.
a question
How
now.
about
This
how
whole
about you
this
Irish and Italian man? How about you make an acronym about taking your Ellis Island ass back to Europe?
well, more like Epstein Island because here's the thing.
Crazy
Um
racism.
I want to know, do you think that it's white privilege that white folks can go around and have islands where they do all types of degeneracies to children, and when it's time to out them, they all we get is a list full of black ink?
That's dead wrong. I hate that.
But is
Whatever.
it white privilege though?
It is.
I
It's a form of it,
I
definitely.
guess you'd have to show it
Elvis
all.
was able to be a pervert openly and no one said anything. And these are the same men that continue to talk about the black community. And I don't get it. They can be
Anyway,
domestic
my
teas.
my
They
acronym
can
Who
be
the fuck said
domestic. They
my
have
acronym is
committed so many
LIQIE.
atrocities
Low
and
IQ,
they
ignorant, and
still
entitled.
try to,
Anybody that's a leaky
and then
is
they still
not
try
worth
to.
being a part of society. That's all I'm
Listen,
saying.
the fact that you even yelled out racism on this stage sounds crazy. Utterly crazy.
Yeah, that
Even
was
though
weird.
even though I have a honorary negroship certificate.
I don't
You
give
don't
a
have
damn
No,
what you
you're no,
got.
you're
I
no,
don't.
no, no. The only
oh shit.
honorary certificate you got is whiteness, and
No,
racism was
actually, like
you
no,
listen,
actually,
listen here.
no, no.
Shut
It's a
up, real
real
quick.
thing.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
mute
hey,
up,
Actually,
Guinea,
I
Andrew.
did
Guinea, hey,
receive.
Guinea,
Demon
hey,
spawn.
Guinea. Be quiet, real quick, okay? Look, check this out. Racism. The fact that you said it, it was literally created to benefit you as an Irish and an Italian. It was literally created to benefit your motherfucking immigrant ass. You are the product of racism. Like you are nothing but a peasant, but they put in your head that you will always be better than the most affluent black
That is
person.
so incorrect.
And
It's
that yes, it is.
phenomenal.
Yeah, look here, fucker. Let me tell you something. All right, I'm gonna use
See,
one of your
there you go.
words.
With
Look here,
just you're just
listen
gonna
here,
call me
fucker.
names.
Come
I
on,
don't.
fucker. Listen here.
I don't.
All
I
right,
don't.
listen here,
Fucking
pal.
wise guy here.
Hold
I
on,
haven't
pal.
said
Hold on,
anything.
pal. Pal, hold on, buddy. Let me tell you something, okay? Look, it was you don't even know the
You're
history
gonna
of this country.
racism mute
You
me and
listen,
respond.
shut up, man. You not even white, bro. You're an honorary white man. That it's look. It was racism was created for you in this country, okay? Because they needed some. Y'all was kind of like on the side of black
So
people for
how
a
are
little
we
bit,
different?
but then when they told y'all was white, y'all
Hey,
lost y'all
Andrew,
motherfucking
let him
mind.
finish
It,
in
it ain't
response.
look. You didn't gain anything from whiteness. You still went back to be a peasant and considered trash. They just made you believe that you was above black people. Like you know what I'm saying? That's all it was.
No, they didn't. I
You
never consider
didn't listen.
myself above black people. In fact, I lost my
Yeah, but
virginity to a
listen.
black
The
woman.
fact that you are Irishman and Italian and you calling yourself
I
YT
lost my
and you're not
virginity.
YT.
I grew up in the
Listen, and
hood,
you
bro.
not YT. You do think you're above black people.
He
Yes,
said he
yes, you
grew
do.
up in the
You
hood.
because you're not YT, bro. You not a YT person. You
This
That's
man said
Italian and
he grew up
Irish.
in
crazy.
the hood.
That's crazy. Okay.
You see what I mean? Look. When you
No,
try to
I
strip
don't,
them of
because
that
you're
whiteness,
stuck in
boy.
Yeah,
actual
Hey,
and
racism.
look.
that's
You
why I wanted to address this because I see that they keep doing this reverse racism thing. And then what they're
Reverse
claiming that's
racism doesn't
racist.
Hold on,
exist.
Listen,
Andrew.
sir.
Mute your mic. It's giving feedback when she speaks. Respond when she's finished.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, Fresh.
Thank you. So they do this all the time, and as if they're experiencing racism when people are calling them out about anything that they should be accountable for, right? And and I don't get it because it's not even racism. See, Black Americans who have a history of experiencing racism, right? Racism really matters when it's institutionalized, right? When it has a real power dynamic. That's racism.
And that
To be
sucks.
able to utilize a system to disrupt your daily life.
That
You should
sucks.
understand when shit disrupt people's daily lives, how it has an impact on them.
I get
what
that, but
what the fuck you're talking about in this room, that's not racism, and it's really offensive because we understand how this country was formulated and how we got to where we are today. And it's
again, my
and listen,
acronym
and my
stands
history is
true.
woven into that. So when I hear you say dumb shit, not just you but immigrants too, claiming or talking about racism, you guys are just cosplaying. Stop doing that. You are not experiencing racism, bastard.
Can I
Yeah,
Hello.
you
can
should
I
probably
speak
pick up
now?
the book. Should probably pick up the book How the Irish Became White. That'll give you an idea how you became white. But yeah, go ahead. You can
Real good
respond.
read. Unaffirmative action was white. That's a good one too.
Yes, sir. It is. Man, what happened to
Damn.
Hugo? Oh,
You
he left.
guys just don't
Okay, go
even
ahead, Andrew.
recognize
I said
when
you. I
somebody's
said
trying
you
to
can
advocate for
respond.
you.
I
We
don't give. We don't
do,
need
but
no
if you're
advocacy.
historically incorrect when you do stuff, we just want to let you know. But if you're going
It
to
doesn't
advocate for
include
us, hold on.
everybody though.
To advocate for us is to know us, know the difference.
Okay, then can you say that every single black person is completely correct?
No. What are you talking about?
No, so I'm saying
What are you talking about? How could I give you a definite answer with that? I'm
Yeah, we
confused.
don't even know what you're saying. What is you talking about,
He
man?
crazy.
You know they
Andrew
come
is
from
loco.
they're a product of inbreeding too. So they kind of sort of like the Somalis. They just a little more.
every
I guess
time
since
you
they
say
start
every
mixing it
white
up.
person is incorrect, no matter what they
What
come
are you
from.
talking about? When you come in here, you don't act like you understand what racism is. When you literally are the product of racism, bro. It was literally created for you.
How am I the product of racism? Please tell me
Racism
that.
was literally created for you. Hey,
How the fuck?
Oh, you
I
don't know the
was
story of Bacon's rebellion? You don't know that?
Well, he comes from a culture
They gotta stop claiming
where
they American because they
yeah,
embarrassing.
they're
exactly.
not
They
they're not
That's they
embarrassing.
American.
way.
They
Hey,
don't even know the history.
they just like the other people, like these tethers.
That's why I
They
said they
like
act like
to, yeah, yep, just
immigrants.
like they're ashamed of where they come from. They think they can actually immigrate and then be something else.
You
And
know
they're
what's
They be running
crazy?
revisionist.
around with
I
the
They
American
love
literally, I
colonial.
flag.
literally tried
And
to
they always are
introduce.
so patriotic. You know what I'm saying? As far as
Yeah, exactly. Trying to
getting immigrants
overcompensate.
out the country.
It's
Yeah.
just, it's just like a little half breed. You know, the half breed try to
Can I
overcompensate.
get my one thing out?
Look, we don't
Just,
give a fuck about your acronym.
just
You can take
one
that to
thing.
another live. We don't give a fuck about
Yeah,
that acronym.
probably because you're too ignorant to hear it. So,
No, we just don't give a fuck.
We just don't give a
And
shit,
okay.
man.
you don't
About
advocate
these
for
Which is the
Somalis, man. What
problem.
advocacy.
what you what where you from? What state you from, bro?
13 different states.
He said, which
Listen
is
here,
the
you fool
problem.
ass
I'm
little
gonna
boy.
address that later.
Which state was you born
I was
in?
born in upstate New York, and I lived in
Oh, of
19
course, yeah,
different
you definitely
states
immigrant. Yeah,
over
that is
18
immigrant
years.
hub.
Where
I don't
upstate New
care,
York are you
but you
from?
from New York.
I'm
What county?
saying
What county?
I've
What?
seen actual ignorance in all races, including my own.
What
Hold on.
So
What
what
county
what what
upstate New York
what?
from?
He said, "What county? What county? What city county you from?"
actually, Batavia.
Batavia, New York?
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with that. I never heard of
Well,
it.
look it up. It's on fucking Google Maps. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but it's real.
What is it close by? What's the closest notable town?
Rochester or Buffalo. It's in between.
Oh, so I'm above that.
Rochester.
I'm up in Herkimer. I got land up in
In
Herkimer.
fact, my ancestry is Pontillo's Pizzeria. If you've ever dined there from upstate New York, and they were all racist, and I hated every single one of
Yeah, I
them.
was about to say that. That's what it sounded like. It
Hey,
sounded
that's
like a
that's
bunch
how
of.
some of these white people deflect. I'm not racist. I hate everybody the same. That's some shit they
No,
say.
I'm saying like
Yeah.
no.
Shut up, man. Shut up. All right.
You
Look, we
can't
we ain't done.
say shut up and not let me
And you
talk.
from
How
Did he
you gonna
say he's
say
upstate
shut
New
up and
Italian?
York.
not let me talk?
You
Are
worse
you
you worse than
Italian,
the,
Andrew?
the the racists in the South, bro.
Are you
Okay,
Italian?
just talk over me and feel powerful. That's fine.
Oh Lord. Are you Italian?
Yeah, he's Irish and Italian.
I'm more
Oh,
Italian than Irish. I'll
then
tell
you
you
are
that.
Irish. Well, stop crying.
I'm not crying. I'm trying to talk, and you assholes are just talking over me the whole time.
Stop crying, you fucking potato famine peasant. What's wrong with you?
Okay.
No, listen,
Anyway,
them Italians came over here illiterate as shit too. That's a
leaky,
fact.
leaky stands for
And
low IQ,
you're
ignorant,
the
and
biggest.
entitled.
Stop
Y'all are
calling
leaky.
people low IQ. You know you come from you're mafia peasants. You know that, right?
You're so stupid.
No, you're
You're
so
s-
stupid.
He
I
man,
don't think. I
these
don't.
mafia peasants.
I
and
don't
the
think it's
host
even
trying to
that.
mute.
I don't even think he comes from that because you do understand that you do come from a really disgusting people. You do know that though, right? Inherently, your people are disgusting.
Who's
You do know that.
racist now?
No, they
Oh
are. You
man,
know.
them telling you that is not against.
This
What
is
race are
the
you?
racism.
Let
Shut
me
the
help you
fuck up.
out, Andrew. What race are you?
The host would stop muting me, I'd tell you and talk to you. But I'm white and I'm Italian, Irish.
So listen,
You're
this
not
is
white.
you can't. So if he talk about just Italians,
When I
first of all,
walk down the street,
listen,
people
hold
would
on. I'm
consider
about
me
to help you
white.
out because you don't know what
Okay,
racism is. I'm trying to help you out.
and you, whatever.
I don't understand. You're not a wasp. You're not a
He's
heritage
not, and he know the story of how the Italians became white.
I
They
doubt
got
it.
their asses whooped.
You
No,
know you wasn't
because they
always
lie to
YT,
themselves to
right,
tell them
sir?
they lie to themselves to say they American. I'm American, a true American, run
They
around
and
with the
they
flag and
and
shit.
they and they. That's the biggest. That's the biggest
Sir,
buzzword of an anti-racist person.
oh
They,
my,
Y'all
they,
got
you
they.
your
can't. How
asses
you
whooped
listen,
by the
Andrew? We got a
By the
whole history
Anglos.
of racism. You really gonna sit here and tell us about racism?
Yeah, and it's over because
That's
I
crazy.
am one of the persons that.
I
But
think it caused the
this is
mental
proving my.
illness.
This is proving my ancestry
I
right
think
because I
this
can't even
social
have a fucking
construct
point.
that you
Fuck your
guys have
racism.
created is directly opposing to your mental health. I'm telling you, because you guys sound like whack jobs.
I didn't even hear what you just said. What?
You guys sound like whack jobs.
Yeah.
You created
As
a
as
system
I've
of
literally
that's
tried to make
you
one
found you
point for the
created.
last 10
Listen,
minutes,
there was a
and you will not
system.
let me make it.
There was a system created
No inequality
off
in here.
race, right? Where YT was at the
Yeah, and
top.
you're just going to milk that for generations
Andy, do you know when your people
It's
came
not
in?
about
and be
milking anything.
lazy,
It's the
lazy,
history of the country.
lazy.
Andy, when
yeah.
did your
So
people get? When did
the
your people come to America?
Ellis
Fucking host,
Islanders.
stop muting me. If you want to have a dialogue, fucking be a
Was it
well,
Ellis
when
have
the
a
Island?
Irish
dick,
came,
bro.
over here,
No,
they
not the
were.
Irish, the Italian.
You
Well,
both.
he said he part Irish, and I wanted to talk
I
about
literally
that part
wanted to express a thought I
because
had
when they
about
came over
a
here,
very smart
the
acronym,
Irish
WIKI.
women started checking
We
out
don't
the
give a fuck about
brothers
the acronym.
and started running off with the brothers and having kids, and the Irish men got jealous of that, and that was part of the reason for their hostilities towards black people. It was
I was raised
Peter's
by hippie
envy.
Democrat like parents that moved me all over
We
the
got
world.
it. Okay.
Well, we know Irish and Italians are Democrats, you fool ass boy. That's why New York, New Jersey, and all them places up in the Northeast is all blue. It's because y'all the Democrats.
Hey, Andre. Hey,
No,
Andre.
I just recognize enough to see the bullshit
Hey,
that
Miss
everybody's
Hey,
Patty.
talking about all
hey,
the time.
y'all. Hey, y'all. I wanted to
Hey,
talk to
hey, buddy.
Andre real quick. Can I say something to him?
Yeah, he wants to tell you
Okay.
about his acronym.
I know, Andre. Let me explain something to you. Right? You came into a Black American space, and you think your experiences let you know what we're like. See, we don't deal in inferences. So when you walk into a Black American's home, you speak. So once you came in, you were asked to address the prompt, which means when we
I
don't
was
deal in
axed.
inferences, hold on. Don't make fun of my accent. I'm a Black American,
Was
sir.
directed, mother sucker.
Okay. Since we don't deal in inferences, we don't go around the bout when we ask questions. We ask direct questions. We expect. See, if you knew that about Black Americans, you wouldn't be so defensive and try to. Well, I'm just trying to get my point across. See, this is our space that you have invaded.
So
In order for
segregation.
you to get, in order for you to get your
So
acronym
you'd
out.
rather
Yep,
segregation?
you are so right. We so much would rather segregate. Yes.
You said it, not me.
Of course I did, because I'm very proud to say that. I'm not
Yeah,
ashamed
that
of
you'd
that.
rather be segregated. That's
I
crazy.
I sure I yes. I
Tell me why
do.
that's crazy. Let's talk about it.
That's crazy
Yes.
because we've been fighting for y'all for a while, but you're too ignorant to understand.
No, I
Hold on.
think
Nobody
FYI,
fought
I
for
think
shit.
what you guys presented, I don't know if you know the history, um, was not exactly what we thought, right? What it was gonna be, right? We wasn't asking for integration.
You
We was
understand that there are
hey,
the
hey,
majority of white people that do
hello.
not give a shit about racism, right?
hold on, Andrew.
I
You
don't give
do
a fuck
realize
either.
that
Listen,
we
I
never
don't
fought. We never fought for
Every time the
integration.
host mutes me
listen.
is a victory, by the way.
This
Andrew, you
guy,
do understand we never fought for integration. The
That's
segregation
not
was a
the
good
host
thing.
muting you.
Then
I'm
go
the one
like
muting
what are we
you,
talking about
actually.
then?
we're not talking about segregation, bastard. What are you talking about?
You're here to learn. You're not learning. You want to tell us
No, he don't want to
about
learn.
us, but you
No,
need
I
to
was here to actually
learn.
offer some sort of
You can't offer
like
us
middle ground, but
anything,
you guys can't
sir.
handle
You
it.
need to
We were fighting
learn.
for separate but equal. Do you
Okay, and I
understand?
literally
Yeah.
tried to offer a solution to the whole racism thing, but I got like
Oh,
You
fuck your
can't offer.
condemned
You
solution.
from
need
the
to offer
Why
beginning.
don't you
your
understand?
other people though.
Fuck your solution.
In fact,
Okay?
I think you said
Fuck you
something
think you the white
concerning.
savior?
Anyways, I think you said we were lazy and we was ratting some shit out. Um, you
He
know what's
did say
You
crazy?
ignorant
beat me
too. He
down, you
said
put me into a
ignorant,
corner, I'm gonna
Ralph.
lash back out.
No, you don't lash out with.
It's lazy commentary, is what I was
Insults.
saying.
What
It's not.
He lashed out with
It
It's
his voice.
is.
American
It
history,
actually
idiot.
is.
Hey,
you
sir.
lashing out underscores your disingenuous.
I wasn't lashing
But
out. If
you
you
did lash
feel
out.
You
that's
just said you
then
lashed
You
then
out.
you're
admitted it.
being a feelings police.
You
You
just
admitted
said
it.
it.
But he's the thing is that it's not that it's not it's history. It's American history. It's the truth.
What?
What we're talking about, our history, the history of the
When
country. How do you think where we
yeah,
got
The history of
today?
the I already agreed with that. I
No, you
literally
it's
said that
very
we were
rich
using
that
it
and
as a yeah, you said that we were just we were I guess you were basically saying we were victims. I think that's what you were trying to say. And you said
no, not
you
at
said we were
all.
writing on
You
something. What
completely missed what I was trying to say.
you said we were writing on
No,
something.
intelligent people are intelligent people. Assholes are assholes, and there's a
That's not what you
whole.
said. You lashed out, asshole.
That's when you guys were
So
trying
let
to
me
cut me
tell
down,
so
so
Are
tell me
you
about the
saying that you're
lash.
I was
intelligent?
matching energy.
He's crazy.
Do you
Listen,
do you think you're
No,
intelligent, my boy? Do you think you're intelligent?
he thinks so.
no,
They all
not
think they're
necessarily.
intelligent just because they white.
But
I
You're not
Andrew,
can
intelligent.
what
Do you
I'm
think
read the
we're
tea
not
leaves.
intelligent? Who's not intelligent?
Miss Patty, he literally when he was lashing out, his very words was we're writing out on something. This is a long drawn out story. And I'm
It's a
just letting him
crutch.
know that it's American history. That's it.
He's he said crutch though.
Yeah, he said a
Yeah, but
lot.
the whole history didn't it end hundreds of years ago, or at least
History don't
100?
end, mother.
Wow.
Did he say
Wow. Wow.
who?
Okay,
Wow.
okay. That was extreme. I give you that. I'll give
Yeah,
you that.
you
Actually,
should learn.
I'm saying since the
I guess your back's still up
let's
against the
call it the
wall.
60s.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it have made more sense that black communities would have gotten?
Here's the clear, no nonsense explanation. Because this wasn't accidental, and it absolutely came at the expense of Black Americans. Short answer, the headline. Irish and Italians were absorbed into whiteness as a political deal to protect white power after slavery, and Black Americans paid the price through exclusion, violence, and permanent economic disadvantage. Whiteness wasn't just skin color,
What
it
is
was
this?
access. Step 1. White used to mean Anglo-Saxon only. In the 1800s, white equals English, Protestant, Anglo-Saxon. Irish schools portrayed as ape-like, drunk, violent. Italians called Mediterranean, swarthy, not fully white. They were lynched, Italians, 1891 New Orleans. Excluded from jobs, housed in slums, targeted by nativists. So no, Irish and
When's the last
Italians were
time you
not
were
always
lynched?
considered white. Step 2. Slavery ends, white elites panic. After the Civil War, Black Americans are freed. Reconstruction briefly gives Black Americans political power. White elites fear a Black poor-white alliance. That alliance would have threatened landowners, industrialists, the racial caste system itself. So elites made a move. Step 3, the deal. You're white if you side against Black Americans. Irish and Italians were offered conditional whiteness in exchange for loyalty to the racial order. What they got: access to white-only jobs, ability to join white unions, better housing, protection from police and courts, eventually FHA loans, GI Bill access, suburbanization. What was required? Distance from Black Americans, participation in anti-Black racism, helping enforce segregation, acting as buffers between elites and Black labor. This is why Irish immigrants often replaced Black workers as strikebreakers, joined police forces that brutalized Black communities, took over political machines that excluded Black voters. Step 4. Black Americans were deliberately locked out. While Irish and Italians climbed, Black Americans were denied union membership, redlined out of housing, excluded from New Deal benefits, terrorized by lynching and race massacres, blocked from accumulating generational wealth. Same era, same economy, different rules. This wasn't natural assimilation, it was racial policy. Step 5. Italians and Irish became white once they were useful. By the mid-20th century, Italians equals ethnic white, Irish equals fully white. Their children gained all the benefits of whiteness without the stigma. Black Americans, still marked as permanently non-white, regardless of birthright, labor, military service, cultural contributions. That's the betrayal. Step 6. The long-term damage to Black Americans. This process broke potential working class solidarity, cemented Black Americans at the bottom of the economy, created the racial wealth gap, allowed immigrants to later claim, "We made it, why can't you?" Ignoring 246 years of chattel slavery, 100 years of legal apartheid, ongoing discrimination. The core truth: Irish and Italians didn't become white by overcoming racism alone. They became white by agreeing not to be Black and by helping police Blackness. That's the cost Black Americans paid.
All right. That's that. Andrew.
Yes, sir.
All right. Was you aware of that stuff? I'm sure you were.
I'm positive that's correct. And it's tragic, and I hate it.
But you still participating in whiteness.
Bro, that is, oh my God.
Do you think Irish
Most,
and Italian descended
do you
Americans?
actually think that,
Do you
we are
think
the
that
problem?
they owe reparations for how they treated Black Americans here? I mean, all we did was help y'all. We didn't do anything to y'all. We didn't attack y'all. Y'all came to us. Y'all were starving, hungry, dirty, lice infected, and we took care of you and we protected you. It was the British, the Anglo whites who was here
Do you
who
know that
unalived
98%?
y'all. They strange fruited y'all. They attacked y'all, and we didn't do anything to y'all, and y'all responded by attacking
98%
us.
of
Do you
Africa.
think that your people who came over
Why
here owes
you bringing up Africa?
reparations?
Why you bringing up Africa? We not like you. We not immigrants. All right. We not no fucking Africans. Okay. And see, this is another thing. All these little
Because he's
Ellis
trying to
Island
blame me for shit I didn't have
Shut
anything to do
up.
with.
Shut up. Exactly. Now you ain't got nothing to do with it. But you just came
You
here and called
benefit from
yourself.
it.
Then you just call yourself white when you came in here. See, this is
Yeah.
what I don't like, right? They always, yeah, I'm white. You tell them, oh, look, you're not white. Well, when I go out, this and that. All right. As soon as you bring up the history, oh, it happened so long ago. Then when you
Yeah.
start breaking it down, then it's, oh, well, my people didn't have anything to do with it. We had came here in
They
19 this and
didn't.
that.
What do
I
you
don't
want
want
me
to
to
hear that
do?
shit.
They didn't.
They did.
No.
Did you
You
not just hear them?
no.
Yo.
Listen,
No,
you're a
my
fool.
Italian
It was
ancestors are right
listen.
behind you guys.
It was mainly you filthy
Yeah,
immigrants like
victim
you
mentality.
Italian and
Honestly,
Irish. You
you you
filthy.
you
Listen, shut up. You filthy Ellis Island fleers, European
you
fleers.
victim mentality black
Were the
people are
main.
wrecking it for
Listen, shut
actual
up, man.
intelligent black people.
Y'all were the main fools in this country practicing racism.
Victim
Okay, some
mentality
shit.
black people
Listen,
wreck
listen,
it for
listen.
real.
Look. Listen here. Our people are victims. Our people are victims of a system that was
Hey,
created
Black American, I
Yeah, and
got to
lately
put you
you're
down real
victims
quick.
of yourselves.
Well, look,
You can come
Andrew.
right
Let me
back up.
Andrew.
Hold
Let me
on.
ask you this, right? You came in here because you're trying to say that was so
Every time
long
I
ago.
get muted, that's a
Hold on,
win.
Andrew. Listen to me, right? You trying to say that you had nothing to do with this? You know that was then. This is now,
I'm gonna
and
drop
you
down.
don't benefit
I got
from it.
another one. Hold on.
But you
No,
came
I
in
think you're
here
good.
and you
I think you're
mentioned your
good,
Okay,
man.
okay.
family's. You mentioned your family's restaurant, right? I have a question for you. My first question was: did your people come via Ellis Island? And how did your family get that restaurant? What land? Whose land was that before they got it? Right? How'd they get that land? You benefited from that, and you're still benefiting from that. How can you say what you say
Host
with a straight face?
Yeah, he said victim
host
mentality. Go ahead, speak. You can speak.
won't let me talk.
Go
Yeah, you
ahead. You
can
can
talk,
speak.
There,
winner. You said
Look,
every
you can
time
speak.
he
Don't start crying.
you
Just
said
speak
every
about
time he
the
gets
question.
muted, that's a win. I just want him to be a
Oh.
winner, the biggest winner he can be. Go ahead,
How did
talk, winner.
how'd they get that restaurant, man? Where'd they get the money for that restaurant? When did they open that restaurant? Was that your Italian side or your Irish
hard
side?
work, bricklayers,
Hold
not
on,
complaining.
hold on. Wait a minute. Bricklayers,
Yeah,
like union job.
Bricklayers.
Hold on. When?
What?
What years? What years are
Hold
you
on.
talking?
You mean the people who got those ruins over there in Italy now? The bricklayers? That's where y'all come
where are
from?
you going with this?
Y'all ain't no damn bricklayers.
Hold on, bricklayers. What years, Andrew? What
Y'all
years
some
is this?
ass scratchers.
What
Yeah, y'all.
what hard? When did y'all do this hard work, Andrew? What years are you talking about?
1910s to 1930s.
Y'all were it.
What do you
Y'all were
say they
Actually,
did?
Italian.
They
Y'all
was
were Italian booty
He
scratchers.
said bricklayers.
So
if
when did
okay,
when?
so if you guys were doing bricklet, when did you become mafia peasants?
oh,
Yeah.
oh,
You
Yeah,
know,
wow.
y'all were really
yeah,
right.
That's
Y'all
funny.
yeah.
know a lot of
What?
the rugs that they
Because
had
mafias are so
helped build
different
Miami. So, you
than
know, they was
I'm
gangs.
trying to
pushing
figure out
heavy.
because nobody made a movie about Italians laying some damn bricks. All y'all
No, but
movies
they
are
know about
about
them pew pewing.
y'all
They
being
made
thugs.
movies about them putting
Hold
cinder
on.
blocks on people's foot. Maybe that's what it
No,
meant.
I want to know
Uh,
Yeah.
when his
on
people
people's feet
got here.
and sinking them in
That's
the
actually
goddamn.
valid, but
I want to
Listen,
you
know
just
listen.
when
Let
got
me
the
tell
away
you
when
with
That
the
it
something.
is
better than the others because
degenerates.
Italians,
you're stupid.
Italians got every piece of their wealth by being criminals. Okay, even in New York City when
Big
they was building
facts.
the skyscrapers, y'all was opening up cement companies, and then basically
Corrupt
what y'all do is
politicians,
y'all
everything.
yeah y'all go bid high on them, and then one of them will bid lower, even though the work wasn't worth it. Y'all did all it. This is what y'all did. Nothing about you immigrants came from hard work. And when you brought up gang banging, y'all the ones who introduced gang banging to America.
Dummies. Drive by pew pewing.
the
That came
first
from you all.
on
Right.
both your sides of the family, the first
Oh, like
prostitutes
y'all
and
don't love
the hold on,
Scarface.
the first
Like you don't
streetwalkers
have a
in
Fuck
Scarface
hold
Scarface.
on,
I don't.
poster.
the first streetwalkers in America were in New York, and that was you on your other side, the Irish women. So you got your gangbangers on your Italian side,
Rufus, you got half mic.
and the whores on your Irish side.
Yeah, just degenerates.
Okay,
And
we're
that's what you know what's
degenerates.
so crazy?
That's
They
crazy.
act like they don't know this shit. And some
I'm
of them
telling
really
the
might
truth.
not know.
You guys love to hold the mirror to everybody else and forget about your shit.
See, because
So
the truth is that the
This this
Italians, when the
this makes
Italians
me
came to
go
the country,
against everything that I wanted to
hold on,
He
wait a
come
got the
up
minute.
nerve to
on.
say a fucking victim mentality.
When the Italians came to the country,
Another win.
the men came, did whatever they did, and brought the women. When the Irish came, the men didn't come. The women came by themselves, and they had to do what they had to do. So they were on the streets. These records still exist in New York City. I'm
Yeah.
born and raised
And
in
that
Brooklyn,
was
New York.
how many decades ago? And
No, what
y'all
I'm saying, hold
Y'all
on.
still doing the same thing, right? The Irish women are very promiscuous. They obsessed with black black, you know what I'm talking about. And you Irish men are still
and you
jealous
guys
for some
are
reason.
the
I
picture
listen,
of
listen.
the family,
I don't
and
want
you're
no
the
white
picture
people,
of
no
the
parts of
family
a white people.
dynamic
Look. Let me shut up,
I
man.
don't know
Okay,
what
look.
that means.
I really don't know what that means. Look, all degeneracy.
because
See,
you're
the thing is,
degenerates.
hold on. The thing is, right? They make entertainment out of all
Y'all
their
have made me a
degeneracy. Hey, shut
racist
up.
in one
You've been a
fucking live.
racist. Shut up. You've been a
No,
racist. When
you
you
been
came
a
in here and called
racist.
No,
yourself
I
out,
actually haven't.
Yeah, you have
you you've
been.
been a
Oh,
Yeah,
racist.
so
yeah, you have
Listen,
you've been in
been.
here for
Nah,
about
fuck
40
all
listen.
minutes,
y'all.
and then
So
all of a
you
sudden
look.
you're
You
a
know what
racist.
they do?
Stop
You know
crashing
what they
out.
do? They put them on TV and put their history on TV as entertainment. You know, like Smecks in the City. You remember that? You know, YT women
Mm-hmm.
being, or you know, then you got all the mafia movies. You got mafia tours. You got all this different kind of degenerate stuff. You know, like that
And
they just.
y'all love
But then they like to project on black people. Oh, you're all the criminals. Oh, you know, you gang members. They all came over here as gang members.
That's a fact.
You know, there's a guy who was he retired recently from HSI as part of the Department of Homeland Security.
I can't
And he retired. He was one of the biggest guys in the child sex scandals and stuff like that.
Mm.
And he's on TikTok promoting his book. And I got on his live and I asked him some questions, right? First of all, your people, this is why I said to you, Andrew, that your people are truly some disgusting people, is that before you even, I mean, you guys, you have to go to to the lower 50 to before anybody can reach and top you guys. Here's the thing: the second worst sex offender, child sex offender that he ever arrested was one of your women. Not a man, but one of your women. The first number
So,
one in the country is a man. Number two was a white T woman.
You know what? That's funny because even white tea women were the first serial, was the first serial,
Yeah, yeah,
unaliver
serial
in
unaliver.
America.
Yeah,
I wasn't just
yep, I
calling
heard
you
about that.
I wasn't just hurling an insult when I say you come from disgusting people. You really do.
Feel like a winner yet?
Talking about I've been in here and I turned. No, you've been racist all your life, motherfucker.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Malcolm X warned us about the white liberal.
Yeah, he trying to bring his ass in here talking about I got an acronym fuck your acronym. Straight like that.
I'm always suspicious of them white tea that want to act like they're our friends. I'm always suspicious of them.
Yeah, he said a lot of bullshit in the time that he been in here.
Is he Irish?
Irish and he
Irish
has
and
Italian.
Italian.
Yeah.
I want to play something about the Irish and how they treated black folk in America. Listen to you,
All right.
wetback Irish.
Many Irish immigrants who arrived at Ellis Island between the late 1800s and early 1900s faced tough conditions back home: poverty, famine, religious persecution from British rule. They came seeking better lives, but once here, some harbored prejudices toward Black Americans, especially those recently freed from slavery. They often complained about sharing resources like jobs, housing, and welfare in cramped urban areas like New York and Boston. Competition for low-wage work led to tensions, with some Irish viewing Black Americans as rivals for scarce opportunities. Historical records like newspaper accounts and labor reports show Irish immigrants sometimes saw Black Americans as lazy or undeserving, echoing racist tropes to justify their own struggles for acceptance in a white-dominated society. These attitudes weren't universal. Plenty of Irish and Black folks worked together, but systemic racism and economic pressure fueled that friction. Want me to dig into specific examples or focus on something else from their
Now
experiences?
notice that they said what was I was gonna say? God damn it, I forgot what she said. Show the immigrants.
like every
Oh yeah,
meltdown
they wasn't considered
with a
white
black.
folk. They were just
Yeah.
regular old Irish scum. Here's the
Yeah.
something else. Listen.
Many Irish immigrants who arrived at Ellis Island between the late 1800s and early 1900s faced tough conditions back home: poverty, famine, religious persecution from British rule. They came seeking
Wrong one.
One example, during the New York draft riots in 1863, Irish laborers turned violent, rioting against the Union draft that spared wealthy men but hit the poor hard. They targeted Black neighborhoods, killing hundreds, burning orphanages, blaming freed slaves for stealing their jobs after the Civil War. Another's,
So
the
your
Boston
eternal
Irish led labor
victims.
strikes in the 1890s, where they fought Black workers for dock jobs, spreading rumors that Black folks were undercutting wages. In tenements, Irish immigrants griped about Black families getting charity aid, claiming it was given freely while they slaved away. Not all did,
Because
but
it
those
was
stories stuck.
Last one for this old.
lazy.
Sure. Back in the late 1890s, Irish dock workers in Philadelphia boycotted ships that hired Black stevedores, picketing with signs calling them scabs who worked cheaper. They even got local unions to bar Black workers, spreading ideas that they were unreliable or violent. In Chicago's stockyards around 1900, Irish meatpackers resented Black migrants from the South, claiming they took their shifts during labor shortages and were too slow to keep up. Pure excuses for bias. Some Irish publications, like the Boston Pilot, printed cartoons mocking Black accents and culture, pushing stereotypes to bond over Irish pride against a common other. Still, many Irish-Black alliances formed too, like shared labor unions later on. Anything specific from this you want to hear more about?
Nah, I don't want to hear nothing about them scum ass Irish folk. They ain't shit. Scum
I'll
of the
holler
earth.
at y'all.
Y'all was just y'all were the N words without the N words, but
Show
then y'all
me
got
one
mad.
thriving Black culture.
Yeah, y'all just a
And you
bunch
know
of
what's terrible
spam.
about this?
Show me
And this
one thriving
hold on.
Black
You
culture.
know what's terrible about this? And this
Show me
and this
one
hold
thriving
on,
Black
Andrew.
culture.
Andrew,
Show me one.
Andrew, this is what I was going to say. To answer the question you're asking, I was ahead of you on that,
See
right?
how
Because
repetition is
I'm
annoying?
answering your question, Andrew. Or, you
That's
know,
what y'all do is repetition.
Andrew, I'm answering your question, right? Because
Repetition. Repetition.
Andrew,
Rep-
stay on mute.
this
Go
is
ahead, Randall.
this is what's interesting and what's sad about it. Because when you look in the South, what they're talking about here, what the brother just played, is up here in the East. What happened was when you Irish were in the South, our people, the people that's calling themselves FBA today, the so-called Black American, are the ones who saved your asses. We are the
you
ones who
want a
saved your
perfect
asses.
society, which is
We
the
are the ones who fed y'all. We actually fed y'all, housed y'all, taught you how to farm. Because remember, the potato famine over in Ireland is what kicked you guys' asses. You guys couldn't even farm and feed yourselves, right? It was us in the South, in places like Alabama and Mississippi, that actually fed you bastards. It was us to receive what we got from you guys up here up north, you
that's
know?
all you got? That's
I'd
your
have let them
big
motherfuckers
convincing.
starve.
What you got?
Well, I keep getting muted from host, so that's a
Tell us what
win.
you got. Give me
Yeah.
three
No
things.
society is perfect. I'm saying, like,
No, no,
oh
no,
my
no. Give
gosh,
us
let's start
answer
over.
your own question. Give us something that you guys done.
That who? Italians or Irish people?
One
Either
white empire
fucking
that did
crab,
something
it
for
don't matter.
America.
Whichever crab you want to use.
You bet.
Honestly,
You
factorially, I
Well,
can't
give
even
us
go there.
something that the Italians have done that has advanced America. Give us something that the Irish has done that has advanced America.
Architecture, bricklaying, like I said,
that's
hard
not no no
work,
no no. That's not
people that
true.
I
actually
don't even know what fool
value
said.
And
getting
where they
That's
up
learn that
and
from?
I
not
didn't hear him say nothing out
relying
the
that's
way.
on welfare and handouts.
hold on. That's not true. That's not true.
Handouts are a thing, dude.
Hold on, wait. That's not true. That's not true. Most of the skilled labor at one point in America.
You want
Um,
handouts all the time. That's the
hold on,
problem.
Andrew. At
Your
one point,
culture
Wait,
wants
wait,
to be.
wait. No, 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 no. Don't let them skip past that.
No, don't
Handouts
mute
was
me.
actually
Your
hold
culture
up.
wants to be
Shut up,
cool.
Andrew. Shut up, Andrew. Handouts, right? How public housing, welfare,
It's
all of
beyond
that.
that. It's
That
beyond
was
handouts.
shut up. That shit was
You
literally
need
created.
Nikes. You need to
Shut
be
up,
cool.
man. That
You
was
need to.
created for your. That was created for your people. Okay, that was created for the Italian and Irish peasants. And then also, do you know about the land? How they was given land? Do you know that's how your family actually got their wealth? And all the only thing you could do is put a fucking trailer park on the shit.
that's why I wanted to know when his people got
The
to this
more.
country.
If I could talk without the
They
fucking
all just
host
got here.
muting me. Every time you talk about what happens in the past, I kind of laugh a little
No,
bit
because
because
it's
what are
still
you
happening in
doing
the
now?
present.
What are you
We
doing now with the
well we
Now
opportunity
right
we're telling
now
you to
that
right
go
even Martin
home.
Luther
Go
King
home.
now
would
we
be
Go
now once
ashamed
home. That's
again we
that
right.
not
he got
saving
you
your
to?
ass.
Go home,
This
go home,
time,
go
this
home.
time,
It's
this
Dr.
time we
Martin
making
Luther
y'all.
King for you.
I'm done with your ignorant asses.
Bye,
Shut
bye.
up,
Bye.
Get the
bitch.
Good.
hell
Go
out of
back
here.
to Italy or
Bye.
Ireland. Pick one. Just
Go back to the
leave.
Get the
caves.
fuck
We
out of
we,
here.
we see. Fuck out of here. This fucking moolies. These fucking
Go back to
moolians.
the caves.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck wrong with him? Thought he was gonna come in here with
You
some
don't know
bullshit.
nothing.
And that's one
That's
thing I noticed. Like when I put this prompt up, they will not come in. But if I put some shit up where I'm talking about melanated immigrants, here they come.
You know the tethers ain't coming because they like, oh, why would he talk to
Yeah,
white people?
they cowards.
They don't want to be associated. They scared white people gonna turn on them.
Yeah, and they think we scared of white people, and that's something else that he mentioned about hard work and hard labor. At one point, all the skilled workers, virtually all of the skilled workers in America, were us. We taught these
Right.
motherfuckers how to do what they did.
That's right.
We taught them
Yeah,
these
that's a fact.
skills.
That's a fact.
they created the unions to keep us the fuck out of it. That's what
Exactly.
you
Exactly.
know, it's like black people. We never learn from our mistakes. Sometimes we get to helping every fucking body, advocating for people, and then they turn their back on us.
And you know, talking to this white boy made me think of just that. Because these immigrants are it's the same way. It's like we going through the same thing again, but with people who are melanated.
Just like I said that they
right.
just like us.
Yep.
I think
Yeah,
we
it was a
did finally
Jamaican
learn
in the
our
audience
lesson.
talking about let him talk. I was like, shut your dumb ass up. Yeah, they love white people. Naja, drop. I'll send you another invite. I'm not sure why you want to come up, but you weren't connecting. And if you come up here playing that Afro beat shit, I'ma block you. All right, she gone. Afia, where you from? What's your ethnicity?
I'm American. I'm from here. I went back 7 generations in Camden, South Carolina. Very, very American and melanated. I only came
Okay,
up here because he was talking too much crap, and I had to let him know like his whole existence is based on a handout.
that's a
Every single
fact.
white person I see today is a result of immigration, either 1, 2, or 3 generations ago. Y'all just got here too. Stop it.
His whole existence came from a lab.
AD, I was going to
Yeah,
play
what's
this
up,
for him,
King?
right? Sometime when I'm dealing with Grok, right? Grok always try to get his balance, like everybody did some shit, and I had to get in his ass and tell him to stop BSing me and tell the truth. And so I did it this time, and this is what it said when the dude was talking about they all the work that they've done. This is the truth of what has happened in America right here.
Look, no sugarcoating this time. The foundational wealth and physical backbone of America, especially from the 1600s through the Civil War, came straight off the unpaid, forced labor of enslaved Black people and their descendants. We're talking millions of Africans and Black Americans who cleared land, planted and picked cotton that made the U.S. the world's top exporter by 1860, built plantations, ports, roads, ironworks, the goddamn White House and Capitol itself in places. That slave labor generated the capital that funded banks, railroads, and northern industry. Historians straight up call Black enslaved labor the founding stone of the modern American economy. Without it, no explosive growth into a global power. The big wave of Irish immigrants? That hits hard in the 1840s, 1850s, during and after the famine. By then, the country was already established. Colonies turned nation, constitution written, Southern economy booming on cotton kings built by Black hands. Irish folks came as free, though poor as hell, laborers, taking dangerous jobs like digging canals, laying eastern railroads, building northern cities. Crucial work, yeah, but it was expanding and industrializing a machine that enslaved Black people had already jump-started and powered for centuries. Post-slavery, Black Americans kept grinding in sharecropping, factories, and migrations north, still facing barriers while building more. Irish got to climb into whiteness faster. Unions, politics, timeline don't lie. Black forced labor built the base, Irish helped stack the next levels on top. That's the real history.
Mm.
Right? Yeah.
The Irish were like one of the first buffer classes.
Yeah.
We built this. When we say we built this motherfucker, she started at 1600s through the Civil War. Irish wasn't even nowhere to be fucking found. And y'all coming over, all these people coming here talking about they built something. Y'all wasn't here then.
Right.
Without the black labor, it said that this country wouldn't have the economic power that exists today. That everybody cash their checks and get that same blood money and buy shit with it. Nah,
Yep.
bro.
Well, that's what one of
Hey,
the things.
I think it was an Irish immigrant who put that dumbass poem by the Statue of Liberty talking about give me your sick and your weak and all that other shit. And then they the ones who changed the narrative on what the Statue of Liberty symbolized. Yeah, these people are they worthless people. They was worthless back in Europe. That's why they sent their ass over here. They was, man, shit, just go to America, man. Shit.
Yeah, that's why I love that question that was asked of him. Or one of y'all asked him, what did his people do, or what did they contribute here, whether Irish or Italian? And the truth of the matter is, they did nothing. They did nothing. They built upon what they added to what was already here, what was already built, and they stole.
And they didn't come into a country that wasn't already established, right? Although it was going through its troubles, you didn't come and start from the ground. You didn't pull yourself up by your own bootstraps.
Oh, they
You
definitely
just
didn't do
jumped
that.
on top of the moving train and said, okay, let's go.
Yeah, they definitely didn't do that.
They attacked
Hey,
us
if
too.
y'all notice, all the immigrants' origin stories in America start off the same. Even with them, my grandfather came from Ireland. He didn't have anything, and he came and he worked hard, and it's the same. And you listen to any immigrant, I don't give a fuck if they Hispanic, they Caribbean, they African, China, you name it, Asian. They
Yeah,
all got the same American origin story.
but Martin Luther
Uh,
King, Martin Luther King, even with all his problems, he even mentioned it in one of his speeches about how America undergirded these immigrants by giving them land, having
And
us
jobs.
teach them how to farm. These people
Yep.
didn't. This Horatio Alger bullshit. These people, they brought nothing. They did nothing. They contribute nothing. America, and when I say America, I mean us. We were were their saviors.
Yep. We taught them everything. They came over here and turned on us.
Like these immigrants today.
Yep. You gotta remember where they came from. You gotta remember to go back to the Bible. It said, let's make man in our image. Why would you have to go make man? They are the humans.
Yeah, you got to remember, there ain't nobody really came to help us. That's why we so disappointed in the melanated motherfuckers. Because out of
Yep.
all the people that were coming to America, you were the ones who we thought would say, okay, but they never said they were coming to do that shit. We just assumed. And you know what happens when you assume shit, right?
And
Yeah.
we assumed that Jesus was gonna come and save our ass too.
So they were who they were. We just didn't know it. And now that we do, we move in different.
You know what it is?
Yep.
It's because everybody projects. It's like they see water coming out of a seal's eyes and they think the seal is crying because when water comes out of their eyes, they're crying. So we naturally projected. We thought that people like us were like us. That looked like us, they were like us. We
Nope.
assumed that. And we
Yep,
shouldn't
we
have. We
did.
should have knew
Well,
these.
the wheat then taught you that, right? The wheat then said we're going to
Turn
practice
the other
Pan
cheek.
Africanism, even if you're not a Pan African. Just the ideology of it was there, and so they
That
taught us to
damn
love the world and love everybody. All melanated people are the same, but what it wasn't. It was a lie.
turn the other cheek. Forgive your
All that
brother.
shit.
Bullshit. Yeah.
So
That Bible fucked us up. That's all I got to say.
The only good thing is that Trump is getting these people out of here. My only disappointment is that he ain't doing enough and ain't doing it fast enough.
Yeah,
y'all
that's
seen the
true.
little white dude up in Fresh City going around to the Somalian places, pulling up on them and shit. They had like 5 daycares with nobody
Oh
in
I
it.
yeah,
saw that shit. Yeah, I
yeah.
saw that
I mean,
earlier.
not one person in it.
Hey, real quick,
5
I
of
let
think
them.
me.
I think in
Yeah,
Minnesota
I
too,
saw
they
that.
cover up all the windows just so you want.
Yeah, they covered the
Yeah,
windows and
it
Yeah,
was.
they
everything.
cover
Yep,
all the
it was
windows. I
covered.
seen it in real time, man. I done seen that shit.
Yep. Hey, Kulwa, Kuwa Kabu. Come
Hello,
off your
brother.
mic.
I am African.
I am Africa. I'm from Africa.
Then
Kulwa.
Cool
you
water.
know the little microphone at the bottom of your phone. You got to hit that thing that looks like a microphone at the bottom of your. Oh, there you go. Okay,
There you go.
Oi, oi,
Kulwa.
oi, oi, oi.
comprehension.
Kulwa.
Cool
Where you
water.
from, Kulwa? Am I pronouncing your name correct? Just speak. Your mic.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right. Where you from? What's your ethnicity, sir? Jesus Christ.
From Miss
Like,
Tanzania, Tanzania.
Okay. Where you located now?
is it that much of a delay?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
damn. He ain't even heard. It ain't even reached him yet.
Cool. Why?
Give
Can you hear
for
me?
us.
See, look at that. That's
Give
about
for
10
us.
seconds, bro.
All right. Can you hear me, sir? In real
Yeah,
time.
I'm
Can you
here.
hear me? Yeah, his shit fucked up. Do y'all see bars on his shit? And then he just muted up. Cool.
Yeah,
Unmute yourself,
he
sir.
got a bad connection like a motherfucker. His shit delayed like 20 seconds.
Damn.
Damn. What he say? 10, what he say? 10?
Tanzania. That's what he said. I
They ain't
think it
got no
means
Wi-Fi in
Tanzania.
that motherfucker. That is shit. Low bandwidth.
Hey, cool. Drop down. I'll send you an invite to come back up if you can hear me.
Give me for us. Give for us.
All right. Can you hear me in real time now, sir?
No.
Where you located, Kuwa?
Can you hear me now?
Kalwa.
Boy, the motherfuckers be talking shit to us. Ain't
Yeah,
this?
tell
This
them
is
go
what
about
makes me mad.
40.
These, Lord. He went back on mute. God bless him.
Happened to all the degenerates? They ran?
You ran him off, man.
Yeah, they got up out of here. Naja, that Nigerian chick, she kept coming up. Then she dropped out.
Fresh be giving them the business, boy. Like,
Hmm.
God damn it. Motherfuckers be pissing Fresh off like, God
Yeah, fresh
damn.
up with
This shit
it.
make you scratch your head when you talking to these motherfuckers. God, can they really be
Right.
this slow, bro? Like, really?
Listen, I remember you kept saying these third world brains. I'm thinking, at first I didn't really quite get it, but then I start, kind of pondering about it. Like, you know what? I think cool, right?
They slow. They actually we first world. So now some people been saying fourth. They could be fourth world people right now because they so far away from first
He
world. It's
going
just
down.
sad, man. I don't even know how to grade that shit. It's like what the fuck.
You
I
going in
think
the lab
everybody
to
trying to
try.
get catching on to that. They really don't comprehend. Remember, I told y'all that they don't
Yes, you
comprehend
did.
because you would
Mhm.
say, "Let me ask you a question." You ask a question, and the motherfuckers instead of answering it, they say, "Let me ask you a question." No, that ain't what
yeah.
they slow, bro. I give
Yeah,
y'all
they
props on it though, because y'all be dealing with it. God damn,
We be highly frustrated.
y'all do better with my 2-year-old grandbaby. I swear to God, he would get it faster than the two. Third world brains from third world countries.
Look at this Fakta. He's a stalker. Fakta is a stalker at this
Who
point.
Cool
What a
water. What do you
fucking
say?
idiot.
Your African name is what?
Don't even try. You're going to hurt your brain trying to pronounce that.
Why
Click,
did I
clack.
change it?
Yeah.
Nkumbala. He said your African name is Nkumbala.
Your brain hurt trying to click,
Yeah.
clack. That click, clack
And
language.
you're right. We're trying to read it, and it's actually clicks. You know, that's what the problem is. That ain't how you read it.
No,
Not
they
in
got different
English.
syllables.
Oh,
Fresh,
man,
they killing the game up there, bro. Boy, it would have to be another type of melanated motherfucker to pull off $9 billion, and these white tea motherfuckers don't fuck with you. You can't be black, but you could be melanated and take
man,
all this shit.
all
You
the motherfucking money.
man, you have to be another melanated immigrant from Africa or the Caribbeans, and you could rob America blind in every area of opportunity, whether it's housing, helping the babies, whatever it is. If it's a program out there, they're gonna get the money, but you got to be melanated from another country. If black folk had took $9 billion, they would have brought the whole army in on our ass. Like they would have said we will be a warriors group up in America. Straight up.
Man, listen, you see how they do them politicians that try to do little slave shady shit that the white politicians do?
Yeah.
They get caught immediately. You know what I'm saying? And they go to prison. Like this is
Golly,
crazy.
bro.
My
You got
bad,
to be
cuz.
melanated and an immigrant, and you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, because you know
Right.
why they thirsty to win? Because they're losers.
Golly.
They need their votes. They use their population for their political gain, and they just align. You know, white tea people stick slow too, so they
They
align
are,
themselves
bro.
with them, and
But
they made a mockery out of them.
well,
Right.
you
Hey,
got to remember,
cuz.
Fresh. You got to remember, a lot of them white tea people and others, they come from third world countries too. You know,
True.
all them not. They not. It's not really many first world countries. You could count
Yeah,
them
but
on one
they're
hand.
embarrassed too of this political embarrassment.
That shit is crazy. Y'all looking out for the black man,
Tim
the
Walz
nigga.
haven't even spoken to them since all of the it really hit. He tried to do some damage control, but you know what he did? He gonna carry his ass over to the black church. I was pissed. That's what he did, talking about immigration. Don't bring your ass. Take that shit over there to the Somalis and talk about immigration. Don't come
Right.
to me. He gonna come to
Yeah.
one of those coons, those
Weak
gatekeepers.
thins.
Yeah, you know, one of these pastors who don't know shit,
Hmm.
and they stand up like they community leaders. No, you're
Shoot
not.
them a little money.
Yeah, that's
Money
you know
answers it all for
it.
them. You know, if you really want me
You
to
Uh,
know,
do it
they
right,
give them access to government contracts. That's what they do.
whatever they gonna do, you give me that, and I'm gonna light this church up Sunday.
Exactly.
You
We
come
gonna
and witness.
here they go. We gonna pay
You come
y'all
and
for.
witness this shit I'm gonna do.
We gonna give y'all some
mm.
programs for crime prevention. Let me give you some funding. You go out in the community. Ain't doing nothing.
Long as you feeding the pastors, unfortunately, that ain't like where it always was, but it is what it is
Hmm.
today. You could get them right, they'll get the people right. Those are the weak things that Mark
Don't even
Carter
get
be
us
talking about.
right. They just speak on our behalf, which we
Yeah,
gotta come up against.
we do. What does your
Hey,
black population
Carrie.
look like out there, Fresh?
All right.
In terms of what?
Of
Like
numbers,
us as Black Americans?
like numbers wise.
Whew. So we have no delineation. So they saying that when you take all of the, melanated immigrants,
Right, right,
hold on, give me a second, I'm at work.
right. Because
All right.
that
Carrie.
Minnesota might need some outside help.
Hmm.
Oh, facts, but no, we good too. We got a lot of Chi-Town descendants down here, and they don't play. They
Y'all
just
need to
waiting
do a
on
rally
us.
call, Fresh. Put that
Huh?
shit together. Need to do a rally call. Like get the people on board.
I'm trying to I'm trying to get a couple of people together. So I've been talking to this guy. He foundational Black American. He want to start his org, and he want to basically get into the political arena. So, I'm teaching him the ropes. So I was
That's
gonna
cool.
once there's another group that had been calling for me to come talk to him, but both of these orgs are predominantly male organization. So, like the one guy I'm talking about, he got a brotherhood organization for Black Americans, and then in the other one, it's just a rehabilitation program. Um, that the Democrats basically utilized them to be boots on the ground, and they didn't know. They used this organization to be out. It's like a rehabilitation program, and they had them out in the George Floyd circle, basically telling people they can occupy the store and that we need to unite.
Wow.
So it's called Agape. So I was gonna get some time to see if I could talk to you guys, like Denmark, you and uh and Mark Carter, see if they can come down here and meet with these guys. I'll pay for y'all tickets and
Try to
stuff.
set it up.
I
You know
am.
what I
I'm just
mean?
waiting on. I'm waiting on them. I'm just giving them a little time because
Okay,
he just
cool.
moved back into his house, so he said he
Well,
just
keep
needs a
us
little more
posted.
time. But yeah, we got to get to getting it. You know,
Yeah.
time is not on our side. But recently they just said they did a vote in Congress to vote Ilhan out. So I'm waiting to see those results. Did you hear about it?
No, I ain't heard about that yet.
Oh yeah.
That's great though. Hey, but you
I
know what?
know.
I love it, man. Everything, all this exposure to me, it really ain't had nothing to do with us. This is when I credit the ancestors. Like all this shit that's happening, it's we put fuel on it, right? But shit that just popped out like that just came out of nowhere. Well, what a blessing to us, though, right?
Yes,
I mean,
yes,
God,
yes. I mean,
golly, what a blessing if you
we've
use it
been
right.
having really good traction. We just need to organize down here. I mean, because you know, even with in St. Paul with our reparations committee, most of the language was already in place. We didn't really have to do much. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we need to organize one in Minneapolis, you know, because those are two different districts. So it's like Sacramento and LA, like it's two different. So
Hey,
and you know how they both got their different committees. So that's what's going on here. But they have a lot of different funding or these local initiative programs, but like I said, they BIPOC'd out. That's all, but it's
hey,
literally
well, check
about
this
us.
fresh.
That's the
You
crazy
have a
part.
great opportunity at hand, right? You could actually force to play right now because we know that the people that done that in Minnesota are not foundational Black Americans.
For
So
sure.
so your people, our people that are there now needs to get to the governor and say like we're clear that this shit wasn't us, right, Gov? However you want to say it. So what would you need to do is make it right and give us what we want, and whatever that is that y'all want, they're gonna give it to you. Because if not, you let them know you're gonna speak out loudly about it.
Yeah,
And you
so I
got you
do
got a
need
team of people
I
on
can't
these
do it by
apps.
myself. Yeah, I'm already on it. I just need
That's
to
cool.
formulate something so that we can, because all we don't need the mass, we just need a
Nope.
little group, and then we can get everybody on board. That's the easy part
That's
because our people are already ready. I've been in salons, beauty salons,
that's
talking
great.
about these
That's great.
topics, and they're all on point. They just waiting on us. They're waiting on somebody to be bold enough to say it and to do it.
That's cool, man. Well, I'm behind
It's
Minnesota. You know,
pretty
whatever
hot up
y'all
in
need
here
me.
since that George Floyd thing. That kind of got the communities ready to strike back, but they just utilizing them for shit that don't benefit us. That
Correct.
make yeah, we fighting for immigration. That ain't for us, bitch.
Well, I believe
And
you're gonna
then
change
having
it
these
though.
East Africans interceding on our behalf and not being able to stand up and say, "Bitch, you not us,"
That's
and you
right.
don't speak for us.
Plus, them
That's the
Somalians
attitude
don't
we
like.
got.